Hey, good evening, racing fans. Welcome to DM's live harness racing handicapping challenge. This is week 11 of our broadcast. We're here tonight to take on the Pompano Pick 5 challenge. We got George here with us tonight. How you doing, George?
I'm doing fantastic, Des. How are you?
Oh, very good, very good. So you must have had some winning luck recently. You're in such a good mood.
Well, you know what? As a matter of fact, the opposite. I've had a bad streak this whole week. I've lost. I think I've had 10% of every race's bet. But you know what? If you get lemon, you got to make lemonade, right?
Yeah, that's right. That's right. So we're here tonight, George. We're gonna take on the Pompano Pick 5. There's a carryover of 38,000 US in the pool.
Wow, wow.
Nobody won the race last Thursday, so we'll watch it. It's an interesting race to watch. We'll watch it in the broadcast here, but let's start it up with the going through the formalities here.
Yep,
Just gotta switch slides.
yep.
Just a little bit frozen here. Okay, so this harness racing handicap challenge is intended for fun. The picks made by us are not intended to promote gambling or to be wagered on in any way. And the broadcaster, host, guests assume no liability for any and all wagers placed by viewers. So we are going to make a live bet tonight at the Pompano Pick 5. So we're going to talk through that. So we're going to start with a bankroll of $300. We're going to do the Pick 5, but we also might do a few other bets between races. And we'll keep track of that as we go forward here on our real-time tracking sheet. So let's go to last Thursday at Pompano. So I'm just gonna open up,
Flash it up. Okay.
take a look here.
Yeah. Does an FYI? Is an FYI? I'm not able to see your screen. I'm just saying. I just see the image of you. I don't see any of your broadcast. I'm not sure if it's something you got to do, but
Are you on YouTube?
I'm on my tablet right now.
Because I see it
And
on my tablet.
oh, do you? Okay.
Maybe
All right.
refresh it. Refresh.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so what I'm going to bring up here is a replay of the race from Thursday night. So we're going to take a look here. Okay, so last Thursday there was a pool of $38,000 in the Pick 5, and there was one ticket left, and it was race 5. The guy, whoever it was, had the one ticket had only had number 5. Okay, nobody else had any other horse. So if that guy won the race with number 5, he would have won $38,000. So I wanted to share this race because I think it's kind of cool. Can you hear me, George?
Yes, I can hear. Yep. I'm watching the race, Des.
Okay, so I'm going to bring it up here. Just take a quick look at it.
Pacers lined up at the fifth race. Closes out the Pick 5, a field of 7. They are on gained.
Okay, so number 5 is this guy, the gambler's horse. If the horse wins, he gets $38,000 for a 60-cent bet.
Hard Rock Hulk, part of the early pace scenario is
So here he comes. He's headed to the front.
The opening turn, Blueberry Heaven.
Blueberry Heaven is his name.
Those two at an early battle. It's break of 3 lengths to chillax it away.
Okay, so imagine you're the guy with the 60-cent ticket, and you're going to win 38 grand if this guy wins. He's number 5 here, just in the front right now.
Blueberry Heaven 3 to 5 odds on. Finally reaches out to a takeover from a V Power. Released it now sits the pocket in the second quarter. Chillax it away. Tightens it behind the top pair third.
Wow.
The Hulk.
George, turn down your tablet a bit.
Beach Life rides fifth in front of He's a Love, Shark, Rock and Roll Wildcats at the back. On to the
Okay, so at the
clubhouse
half
iron.
here,
Blueberry Heaven
he's leading,
still
looking
being
good, right?
targeted. Veep
Yep.
Hammer tracking
And he's
anxiously.
probably
Second pass
thinking
at
right now,
56
open him up, open him up. Come on, open him up.
Looking good. Looking good.
It's looking strong. Driver's sitting there not doing anything, right? Here
The
comes
one
the
fan,
two.
the one fan who had that bet's probably jumping in the air now, saying, "All right, I'm rich. I'm rich."
Oh yeah, he's looking great, man. 38
Yeah.
grand.
Let's see what the half is
Camping
here.
off fourth, the Love Shark. He's under urging up on the outside. 3/4,
He's looking
124
really
and
good. Jeez.
one. Blueberry Heaven on top there. He's a neck in front of Hard Rock Hulk. Veep Hammer gapping
He's
on
looking
third.
good, right? He's still got a lead here.
Still
One
got a
leg.
lead. Yep, he's steady.
It's halfway down the stretch.
So it's the guy on the outside.
Here
He's
comes the
challenging him.
two.
Hard Rock Hulk lunging late. Hard Rock Hulk or Blueberry Heaven at the line.
All right, very close
looking
finish.
good.
Very close
Blueberry
finish.
Heaven right there. Veep
Wow,
Hammer
All right, so I want to pull up the photo here, guys,
152 and 3.
so you can take a look. So here's the photo. Number 2 beat number 5 by like maybe 3 inches. You can see Five's
Incredible.
nose here. The guy lost 38 grand
38 grand.
by 2
3
inches. 3 inches, right?
You see, look, three's hanging tough right there, but just at the end, holy Jesus, go!
Yeah, that was the 5. So that's why we're here tonight, guys. We had a $38,000 carryover. So thanks to that fan. He didn't win. So there we go. So I'm just going to close that out. And so we're going to start go through our analysis tonight with what we got. So
Crazy.
This is, we got 5 races at Pompano. So George and I have gone through the analysis, and this is where we ended up. We're going to be playing 4 horses in the first race. We're going to talk about that. 3 in the second, 2 in the third, 3 in the fourth, 3 in the fifth. So we think tonight's jackpot's probably going to be 100 grand, at least, maybe more. So that bet is 216 combinations at 60 cents is $129.60. So we got a few of our fans in on the bet tonight. I think Alex and Jordan are in it for the pool, and myself and George. So we're going to be moving in that direction tonight. So very excited about the broadcast tonight.
Yep, should be exciting.
So I see we got Alex on. Is Jordan on tonight? Yeah, Alex says, "Oh my God, that was so close." It's true.
That's right.
Very close. Okay, so let's start out. We've got about 20 minutes to post, so let's talk about the analysis, George, that we did in the first race.
I'm just gonna sharpen my pencil here.
You want to talk about what we saw in the first race?
Yeah. Okay, so our picks for race 1 is 5-4-8-1.
So you guys can see on the screen here, we did the analysis. You can see the base analysis at the top. We felt the 5 and the 4 were close. The 5 is coming off a qualifier. It hasn't raced in 4 months, so taking 10% off his total brought us down to 1157 here. He's coming off this qualifier, so that puts him 1157, which is tight with the 4, right, George?
Yeah.
Tim Tetrick here. So Tim Tetrick's come to Pompano tonight. Not sure why. Maybe he's got a stakes guy going or something, but you can see his horse with the 1157 is pretty close. We then had the 8. Very good time. You can see we've circled the time here, 152 and 5. And we had the 1 as well. Coming his second start after a layoff. Usually horses do quite well.
They do better, yeah.
What do you think about that, George, on the 1?
Yeah, because the 1 post is such an advantage, right? So if you have a decent horse, especially with a guy who has speed on the outside, he just might get the pocket trip, right? So I think it's erring us out of caution and put the 1 in.
So this guy's going to be long odds. You can see his morning line here is 25 to 1. But he has back class, right? I've circled him at 85.2 back class. So he's pretty good. The 3, even though the 3 was above the 10% cut line, we're going to leave him out.
Yeah.
We're going to go just with the 5, 4, 8, and 1 in this race.
So
So
Des, I'm actually looking at the current odds, 13 minutes to post at Pompano, which means about 20 minutes in reality. But 5 is currently 4-5, 4 is 6-1, 8 is 5-2, and 1 is 13-1.
yeah, so 5, and 8 are the big favorites.
Yeah, that's right.
Now eight's a tough post. It's going to be tough for that person, that
To get
horse
up.
there to get up, I think.
Yeah, I think so
When we
too.
look at the speed, you can see the speed in the purple here. We have the 5 with speed, the 2 and the 7. So that 8, to go around those 3 horses and
Yeah,
maybe the 1 is going to be tough, right?
yeah.
So, but we got to
Like,
keep
however,
the 8
yeah,
in his class. So.
yeah. So I should add though, the thing is, Pompano's got a very long stretch, right? So even though he is 8, if the horse is top form, the stretch is long enough for him to win. So I think it's better to put him in.
Yeah, I also worry about David Miller. I mean, he's beaten me a few times. Good driver. Um,
Yeah,
he's a pretty good driver. So yeah,
yeah,
so we went with 4 horses, guys. We want to try to at least get through that first race, right? So
that's right.
okay,
But
let's. Anything else on that, George?
no, like I'm actually very comfortable with these picks. I mean, the caveat is that this race is a pace. The next 4 are trots, so that's going to make it quite complicated, right? Because trots can just break on you, right?
Yeah. So as George said, if we go to the picks here, so our first race pick is 5, 4, 8, and 1. We had the 3 as our next pick. We're not going to include them, and that is a pace, right? So we have pacers and trotters. So we have Erica with us tonight as well.
Hello, Erica.
So
Welcome.
race 2, we're looking at 3, 7, and 2. Let's take a look at that. It's a trot, George.
Yep, I'm just going that right now.
So we did the 10% cut line, and we ended up with really the 3 being quite a standout. About 10% ahead, right? So it's kind of race you could single on. You can see in the top right, the 3 is pretty well always at the top, other
Yep.
than, he does have Tim Heatrick, one of the top drivers, top speed. The 5 is got some class, some back class, and he's a very low
Yep.
favorite in the morning line, right?
Yep. And then we have the 2. And 2 had a great race his last race.
Well, we only did, I think, 3, 5, and 7 in this. Yeah, sorry,
Oh,
3, 2,
oh,
and 7. We left out the 5.
oh, yeah, that's right. So yeah, we have 3-7-2. That's right. Yeah, like we had a tough decision between the 2 and the 5. I mean, I kind of my preference was the 2 because his last race was so good. He actually won it in 158-2. So that was pretty impressive.
And the 5
But
really hasn't done much, right?
no, I mean, I think if the 3 doesn't break, the 3 should win this because his form is pretty good. He's got a good driver and he's dropping in class and he's got a good post. So, but we'll see. Anything's possible in a trot.
Yeah, and you can see here the 7 and the 2 won at this class in the past. So,
Yeah,
they're definitely in contention. The 7's got the speed. He should get up. 8 has a lot of speed as well, so he could try to go as well, but
yeah,
he's
yeah.
quite a bit back.
And like the thing about 8 in his past 7 starts, he's had 3 twos, a third, 2/3, and his last race he was 5th. So this horse number 8 tends to fade in the stretch. So I think that's one reason we didn't put him in because he's a fader. He just can't hold that long stretch.
And I think the 5, has he raced at this track recently?
I'm just looking. No, no. As a matter of fact, this is his first race, the 5 at Pompano. So that's
Yeah.
that's another wild card, right? Because we actually don't know. Like his previous track was MVR. I'm not sure what MVR is, but I think we don't know how good the horses are. And his class was apparently it looked quite high at MVR. He's racing for $9,000. So who knows, right? Who knows?
The other thing
I mean,
is when a horse comes to this track for the first time, especially a trotter, good chance
yeah,
he's going to break.
yeah, yeah.
Good
So
chance he's
I
going to
mean, like
break.
if we're gonna get beat, I think 5's the one who's gonna do it, right? You know,
Probably, yeah.
yeah, because like you see, like 5 is such a wild card.
Okay, so summary there, race 2, guys. We have 3, 7, and 2, then 5. Now, as George said, the 5 we're not including. He is our 4th pick, but he could be the one that kills us tonight.
I know.
Let's go to race 3. We have the 4 and the 1 here. Now the 4 is quite a standout, right? He's got almost a 100-point lead. It's like 12%
Yeah,
over the 6.
that's right. I'm just
So
going to
in
flash up
this
the
race
program
we
here.
had 4 and 1. You can see the 7 has been off for 2.5 months. We took 10% off him, brought him down to 675.
Hmm.
So he's
Yeah,
not really in the race. He'll drop below this green line. So we have to decide between the 6 and the 1.
yeah. And like the last race, the one horse broke, but it says here it was an interference break, right? So we'll forgive him for that. And his previous two races, he finished second at I think it was a slightly lower class.
But he has some speed, right?
He does have speed, and possibility is that if the four goes, which I think he should, he may get the pocket behind the four.
That's what I was thinking. And the 6 doesn't show any speed, so it's going to be tough for the 6 to
Yeah,
close.
yeah, yeah.
So, guys, this is one of the tough races where we only went with 2 horses, right?
You
4
have
and
to
the
make
1.
choice. You have to make choices if you want to be cost effective in your bet, right? So
So, as George said, we got 4 trot races tonight, and that
this
means a
we
lot of breakers, right? Horses
that's
galloping.
right. That's right.
So, it's going to be a tricky night all around. Could be a lot of long shots here, which is good for the pick 5, but not for the betters.
As long as we're alive, that's the
Yeah.
important thing.
Now, this race here, race 4, you do the 10% cut, it takes you almost through the whole field here. So, quite a few horses. We see a gap in here of about 40 points, and that's kind of where we cut off our selections, right? So, we,
Yeah,
in this particular race, we went with I think the 137.
that's right. 137 was.
So, we threw in the 7 because he's got speed. And what was the other reason behind the 7, George?
Um, well, like his last race, he won by 5 lengths, and like usually, if a horse is going up in class and wins by 5 lengths or more, you kind of forgive. You don't penalize the class increase, right? I mean, like it shows that he's got great form and he's capable of competing at a higher class.
Yeah, we think 7's going to be a bit of a long shot play. We put in the 3's got good class, and the 1 with David Miller. So this angle here, guys, is like when you got a top driver like David Miller in the 1 post on a top rated horse in the system, very tough to beat. David Miller is pretty successful in the 1 post. Usually he's
And he's
like in the 4th position, 5th position, and then he brushes up and
yeah,
does well in the stretch. So
and he's dropping in class as well.
yeah,
So
he's dropping in class. So we figured the 1 should take this race, but you never know. So we've got the 137, then the 4 and 8. The 4 is pretty good. He's got some speed.
yeah,
You can
yeah,
see Santini definitely has speed here, and
yep,
overall he's a 157 speed. His driver's
yeah,
below average when you look
yeah,
at Tetrick and
yeah.
Miller.
I mean, the
But
one thing I don't like. I mean, the one thing I don't like about the four is that in his last race, he had five. He had post five. He went to the front. Somebody passed him, so he was sitting in the pocket throughout the whole race. And at the end, in the stretch, he lost 2 lengths. That to me is not a good sign. I mean, like when you have a pocket trip and you lose in a stretch, when you lose ground in the stretch, right?
right,
So
right. Okay, so let's go. Okay, so let's take a look at. So race 4, we got 1, 3, and 7. So race 5, this one here, you can see the 10% cut line. We had 8, 5, 2, 4, and 3. So this was a little tricky, this race as well. So the 8, long shot play, good class, good speed, good driver. The 5, again, back class here.
hmm
The 2 looked pretty solid, and the 4 looked solid, right, George?
yep, yep, for sure. Oh yeah,
So
yeah. Like the two's last race, he was parked 2 turns first over and finished second. So he's in good form when
So
he can
again,
do
in
that.
this particular race, we chose the 5, 2, and 4. So we're leaving out the 8, even though he's the top selection in the system. We're going with the 5, 2, 4. The 2 and the 4 have speed. Sometimes 5 goes, so we never know. But it should be
Yeah.
2, 4, 5 all the way around, right?
Yeah. Actually, the four's got a lot of speed, and yeah, exactly. It could be a 4-2 all the way around, and two could be in a good position to take this race with a pocket trip.
Yeah, I think 5, if he gets a decent start, he could be there with his back class. 8, it's going to have to come from the back. I think it's too much to ask.
Yeah, yeah, I think so too. I think so.
So we didn't include the 8. Again, I mean, we got to cut down the picks otherwise the bet becomes too large, right?
Exactly. Exactly.
Okay, so we got 5, 2, 4, then 8 and 3. So the Vans are the horses we would have added if we had, a bigger bet. But again, guys, I mean, the pick 5 has got to pay more than 129.60 for us to make any money, right? So we're
Yeah.
hoping tonight for over 100,000 in the pool,
Hmm.
which with the 4 trot races, hopefully one of these favorites doesn't win and we get some long
Yeah.
shots.
Yeah.
And I mean, if we go back to our last broadcast, I'll just pull it up on this sheet here. You can see this was our bet on the last broadcast, which we had to end early, right? Because Pompano had the power failure.
Yeah.
So we didn't actually bet it, but we had it all laid out. We were going to bet it for $115. It did win. You can see the selections we had here that won. So we had the 1, the 6, the 8, the 7, and the 1. And it paid at 301. So we actually would have made a profit of $186.
Yeah.
And don't forget 2 broadcasts ago, George, we had the $1,600 payout in the pick 5. So
That's right. That's
we've
right.
won 2 broadcasts in a row on the pick 5. So we're hoping for continue that streak tonight with
Yeah.
a big payout, right? What do you think it'll pay tonight, George?
I think it all depends what those trotting races do, right? If you have like two of the favorites break on you, anything's possible, right? So
Hey, I see Jordan has joined the broadcast. Welcome, Jordan.
welcome.
The winners are in the house, says Alex. So we're getting pumped. We're getting pumped for the broadcast tonight.
All right.
So maybe we should play a little bit of Alex's sound cheering here. Come on, 7.
Come on, 7. Come on, 7. Let's go. Let's go. Bring it in. Come on, 7.
We need 7 in
Come
one
on
of
now.
our races at
Come on,
least.
6.
So that's good. Okay, so where are we, George? How many minutes to post?
I'm just checking right now, Des. Hold on here. Oh, it's 0 minutes to post, which probably means about 3 or 4 minutes
Okay, so
for
let's
Pompano.
bring it up anyway, right? So we'll check the. Let's turn it on. We'll take a look. So I'll try to see the odds here.
So we have 5481 in race 1. So the odds are 5 is 17-1. Oh, sorry, I'm looking at Pocono. Excuse me, I got the wrong one. Here we go. Okay, so I'll read you the odds, Des. 5 is 3-5. 4 is 7-1. 8 is 3-1, and 1 is 21-1. So it would be nice if the 1 came in.
That would be a huge thing.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just going to bring it up here.
For the pick 5 tonight, $30,209. No changes in the opener. What is
Okay, guys, so you can see the bringing up the live feed here. So as George mentioned, you can see the odds there. So at the bottom, you can see our selections for this race: 1, 4, 5, and 8. So the 1 at 19-1. We got the 4 at 6-1, the 5 at 4-5, and the 8 at 3. So anybody other than the 5 wins. That's going to cut a lot of the pool, right?
Yeah.
If the 5 wins, the pool will be cut by 2/3. If anyone else wins, it'll be cut 90%. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So what do we think about the one's chances?
Well, I'm just going to take a look at his program, his past performance here. Let me take a look. Um, you know what? His last race, he actually gained about 3.5 lengths in the stretch, right? And his times were pretty good. He was closing at 28, so it's pretty good. The only caveat is that he's actually going up in class compared to last week.
He's a fresh horse, so we never know. He
Yeah,
could
yeah,
turn around. I mean, that's pretty impressive, 22 to 1.
yeah, yeah,
If he comes in, there'll be like, 5% of the pool left at most.
yeah. I think so too.
Sometimes you got to include those guys, right? It's the
No, sure.
makes or breaks the huge payouts.
Yeah.
So we don't want 5 to win. If he wins, we're still good, but as long as 148 win the race.
148 is what. Yeah, that's right.
So we don't have a
So,
lot of time to look at another track, so we'll just hang around this track for now.
so Des, you think the 5's going to go? He probably will, eh?
Does he show speed, George?
He shows a lot of speed, but his last race was October 22nd. That's he's had a long layoff.
So what are the names of the horses here that we selected?
Okay, 5 is called Benny as a Jet. 4 is Always Glorious. 8 is Gun Reed Abba Boat, something like that. And the 1 is Dinky Dune.
Dinky Dude?
Dune.
Dinky Dune. So we do have some musical connection here on the 5.
Yeah.
You said it's Benny is a Jet?
Benny is a Jet, yeah.
So it's kind of like Benny and the Jets,
Benny
right?
and the Jets, yeah, I think so.
Isn't that an Elton John song?
Yeah, that's right. But the 5 previous before his layoff, he won 6 races in a row. So I mean, I think five should win this if his form is good.
But again, first start at a track, you never know, right? Could break.
And he's actually yeah, that's right. And he's coming from PRC. What track is PRC? You know?
Oh, he's coming from Plain Ridge, I believe.
Plain Ridge. Okay. So it's a different track as well. So we're not sure. We're not sure how do the horses compare to the horses here, right? There's a lot of unknowns, right? But no, of course you've got to put the 5 in, right? But it's conceivable he may not win.
Yeah, I think he's. I mean, he's got a good shot, like everyone. But like you say, if he goes to the front, looks good, he probably wins.
Yeah, Wally Hennessy. So he's going to drive him. Like he'll take him to the front. So who knows? But you know what? We have 4 horses this race. The most important thing is to not lose in the first one, because once you lose in the first one, you have to go home, right?
Yeah, we definitely want to survive the first race.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, I wouldn't have keyed on the 5 though. I think that's risky.
No, yeah, I agree. Just too many unknowns, right? I mean, like it's funny with the horses that come off of qualifiers, right? I find like just anecdotally when I look at them, out of every 4 that are favorites who come off of qualifiers after a long layup, 1 in 4 below just wins easily, right? The rest don't do that much, right? So having a layoff is not a good thing. Like if a horse has been off for a long time.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and like you just don't know, right?
It usually takes maybe 1 or 2 races to get to peak performance, right?
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, he's definitely been, jogging and qualifying, but it's not the same.
It's not the same. It's not exactly.
It's like if you're a race, you're a sprinter and then you're doing your own practicing, then all of a sudden you're in the race. It's that extra push.
Yeah.
You may not have in you when that other horse comes up beside you, right?
Yeah, exactly.
You got to build that up.
But then again, if you're like a dominant class, then that shouldn't matter because you're just that much better, right?
Yeah, he appears to be a pretty good horse. I'm surprised the amount of money the 8's taking.
Yeah, 5-2.
That's a lot of money.
Let me see if the 8's got speed here. Just go back and check. Yeah, he's got some speed, but it's kind of inconsistent speed. 2 races ago, he was out of the 8 hole at this class, and he finished 6th, 7 lengths behind. So So it really depends if David Miller goes, right? But the thing is, with Wally Hennessy, we know Wally Hennessy likes to go to the front. So
Yeah, he should go to the front. Which does the 4 have any speed, George?
not really, not that I see here for the past performance, right? Um,
So
two's
maybe
got some speed.
the 1 might get a good trip. You never know.
Yeah, yeah. But two's got speed though. Where did 2 finish in our numerical ranking here? Oh, he was at the bottom. Okay.
The 3 was the next guy we were going to put in, but
The 3?
that would have been 5 horses. So it looks
Yeah.
like the car's getting into position now. So let
Okay.
me turn on the sound here.
Here we go.
Three to five on the 5, eh?
Big favorite.
It's pretty low.
I think a lot of that is because of Hennessy, because like people just bias. People bias towards him so much at Pompano because he wins so much.
Yeah, I mean he is a good driver.
No, sure, for sure.
Yeah, he's an aggressive driver, as we know.
But we know his horses fade a lot though in the stretch. Remember?
Yeah, I mean that's the thing. He pushes them. He pushes them, and then they don't have anything at the end.
Yeah, exactly.
So a reminder, guys, look down the bottom there. We've got
a
1, 4, 5, and 8.
You are just two to get. Again, don't forget a double pick 6 carryover tonight as well. Better than
so like I hope Jordan's got his program ready to start whacking on his thigh.
You see what it says there? It says 125,000 guaranteed pick 5 pool tonight.
Wow.
125. What does it show, George, in terms of the pool right now? The pool totals.
I'm just checking here. Pool total. It's where should I be looking at here?
Pool totals on the bottom. Click on pool totals.
Oh, here we go. Sorry. 101,000.
Oh wow. Okay, so we said it'd be at least 100. So they said guaranteed 125 tonight. So that's nice. Okay, guys. So we want 1, 4, or 8. We'll take the 5, but hope for 1, 4, or 8. Here we go. First leg of the pick 5.
Put your seatbelts on.
It's too bad we don't have any Louis.
Come on, Louis! Come on, Louis! Come on, Louis!
Come on, Louis. Oh, the stream is frozen a bit. Here it goes. Okay, so
Basers lined up the Sunday opener. Kicks off the pick 5. The big carryover field of 8. Showtime.
This thing keeps freezing on us.
For Sunday night, they are on game.
I'm actually watching it. There's 5's on top. Two's got the pocket. 1's third.
Got to need a bigger boat there in 4th.
Right.
A brilliant strike.
8's 4th.
In 5th. Oh, he's glorious.
It got a good start.
Long shots at Gibbs and Spirit Shadow.
So three out of 4 of our guys are there.
Got to need a bigger bolt.
All right, so we got 5 in front, guys.
Biddy is a jet. The favorite getting plenty of respect on the front as he breaks out of the
27 and 2. If he hits the half,
for 2 in a row. He's got the perfect grip once more.
Maybe 57. That's a good drive. Yeah. So far, good drive by Wally.
Yeah, slow it down.
From a 5th, always glorious. He's headed away to the outside now.
Is one going to go on?
Here comes the 8.
Past Gibbs. They move across the backstretch. Biddy is a jet, the target with 3/8 of pace.
8 looks pretty decent.
Has worked out a nice trip on his back second. Got to need a bigger boat.
Who's behind the 8?
To move up in deep water now. He'll
Is
bring
it the
all
4? Yeah, he's got the 4 behind him.
with him second over with Dinky
that's our guys. That's our guy as well. All right, so we're looking. Oh wow, look at that 8.
Good, man.
124 and
4.
Look
at that.
Blowing by.
Come on, 8.
We want the 4 here.
Come on, 4. Exactly.
Deseranto was shuffled back, but the favorite Biddy is a jet.
Come on with that 8. Let's go, baby.
It's gonna need a bigger boat to his taken.
Come on, 4.
Always glorious. Down the center, Deserato moves through horses. Dinky Dude up far outside. That's Gibbs who fires up late, but it's
All right,
going
we
to
got
the
the
need a
eight.
eight.
bigger boat
It's
here.
Okay,
the eight.
Second
that's
choice.
good.
Going to need a bigger boat
All
go
right.
to
We're
kick off
still
the
we're
pick
in it.
5. It was tied for place. Dinky Dude
Hey,
looked
the
to
one
have
came
that spot.
second.
Always
One
glorious
came
and Gibbs
really.
close as well.
Oh wow.
153.
One and the 4.
See
It looked
that, eh?
like
Like
looked like 8-1-4.
so.
So
See that we talked about. I mean, the five for another track, a layoff, and he fades in the stretch, and it wasn't
it
a
wasn't
fast half
fast.
either.
No, it wasn't. Even the 3/4,
I know.
124. It's not bad.
So the one got second. That'll be a nice exactor.
Man, that 8 was powerful.
Oh yeah, are you kidding?
2 moves. I mean, he came up 4th at the
I know.
start. Blew by him
Wow.
easily. Yeah, watch the one at the swing to the outside.
Wow. All right. So we're live.
So guys, look at the pick 5 total, 138,000. See the one, George? It's coming
Yeah.
up. Yeah, I definitely got second.
Wow.
It's
Wow.
8-1-4.
814. There. So we had the track. Well,
Jesus,
kind of,
that's
I guess.
huge, eh? It's a huge try. With the one in
That's,
there? Wow.
oh yeah.
I think we had the top. Where did the 5 finish? Did he?
8-1, 4-6.
He wasn't even in
Is
there.
the opener.
He wasn't even
8-1,
in the
4-6.
Didn't
top
even in
four.
the top
Official
4.
race
So we
one.
had the top 3 guys, guys. We had 8-1 and
Top
4.
3, 814. So can you imagine if people keyed on the 5? He was 3 to 5.
That's what I think because you guys. So we had 138,000 in the pool.
Yeah.
I bet you the pool is down to maybe 20 grand.
Thanks to
That's
appreciate
crazy.
your support in the
Wow.
pick 5, better than
All right.
138,000 new money you wagered in that pool. That's going to
One
bring your
down.
total pick 6 pool
Imagine if the
to
one took that one.
Oh, if the
better
one
than
took that one, oh Jesus! But you know what? It's a
169,000
long
in
road
the
though. That's
Sunday
4 races to
pick
go,
5.
and there are trotters coming up. So God.
Okay, so Alex says strong group of pick there, boys, and Jordan says what a great start. I think 5 fell off there. Yeah,
Well, you know what? The 5's off form, right? He's been off a long time.
yeah, you can't. I wouldn't bet the guy odds on. I mean, so
No,
David
are you
Miller is
kidding?
5-2. I mean that was a tricky pick, the 8.
Yeah, yeah,
It's like Miller's. It's a good driver. He can
yeah.
get the most out of horses.
But yeah, to your point, Des, he actually made 2 moves. You know, like he
For
actually
track
went.
time for the
He
winner's presentation,
he
this
sat.
is the
He
8.
got
Going to need a
he
bigger
got
boat.
the
The
4th
second
slot
choice here at
at
5 to
the
2
first turn,
Pauls,
and
but
then he
the
pulls
driver
again,
for
and he
Melvin
wins
Fink,
easily.
Bloomfield Hills, Michigan.
So we're
Look at
gonna
that!
stick.
Look at the one.
Effort.
12-1 odds for the 1. Hey, geez, that would be a nice exactor.
This is going to
8-1.
be a huge try,
Got
George.
to need a bigger boat.
Oh
A
my
7-year-old
God!
gal
Look,
that's
Kind
the
of
yeah.
had
sports
these
rider for the
guys.
pink left mare. No
Imagine
share
like boxing our
left.
top
Red.
4 guys. Jeez.
Yeah, we
8-1.
boxed our top. I mean, yeah, we could have boxed the top 4 or keyed on the
Yeah,
1, keyed on the 5, keyed on the 8. Right.
yeah, yeah.
I think an 8-1-4 is going to pay. What do you think for try?
Probably maybe about 600, maybe.
I wouldn't know. I don't think that much. Maybe 500. 500.
All right.
8-1. What does 8-1 pay, George? The exactor.
8-1 exactor is, hold on here,
It's got to be 200, isn't it?
$60.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah,
Okay, so the 8-1-4 then is probably 400
yeah, probably,
at the most.
or maybe, yeah.
So again, guys, remember the qualifying rule that we talked about, right? You lose 10% if you're off more than a month,
Hmm.
right? So we give the horse a month. If he's only been off 3 or 4 weeks, we don't deduct 10%, but more than a month, we're going to take 10% of the points away.
Yeah,
So we'll go back and look at the picks in a minute here, but I just want to stick with the video for a couple of minutes. They're going to show the replay, and then they're going to show the how much of the pick 5 is left. So we want to see that. Anyway, good
oh
start.
yeah,
760. Oh, the try was only 240.
240,
That's
242.
pretty
Yeah,
low considering the 3 to 5 guy wasn't in it.
I know. That one's a good place bet. Geez, 1180. But the one hole is such an advantage, right? If you have a decent horse, all you gotta do is you just ride the
Yeah, but that
curves.
horse had to swing way wide. If you watch him in the replay,
Hmm.
he swung way wide in the stretch. He had a lot of horse.
It's because the 2 faded in front of him.
Yeah, so he had to swing
Yeah.
way wide, and then he
Wow.
still got second. Like
Wow.
if he had the pocket, he may have won that race.
Oh, sure, for sure, absolutely. Okay.
Yeah, so keep your eye on the one here when he hits the stretch. But 5 looked good. I mean, when he left, I thought, well, Hennessy always does that, right?
Yeah, yeah. No, are you kidding? 5 looked really good, right? Got to the front easily. You controlled it. Everything. There's 8 on the outside. He actually tucks in 4th.
Yeah, the 8 got a decent start. I mean, that didn't really take a lot out of him, right?
Yeah,
There was lots of holes for him to sit in, but then he came first over very quickly.
yeah,
So you
yeah,
see the 1 is sitting third there on the rail, right?
yeah.
And the 4, he had cover on the outside, so he had a perfect trip, but
Mm,
the 8 was too strong.
yeah.
I mean, the 8 showed what? Good speed there. We'll go back
Hmm.
and look at it in a minute. 5 better not beat us in the next race, George. 6-5. 6-5, that guy.
Is he 6-5? Oh, geez.
We have 2-3-7 in the next race.
Here comes the 8 right now. He's just flying. Jeez, strong horse.
So the musical connection, Benny is a Jet, didn't come in.
No.
I think Erica would have bet Benny is a Jet.
Like right there, the 5 looks strong right there. And now the 8 comes. He just
Yeah, the 8
passes,
just powers up.
just brushes
So
right,
look
just
where the
brushes
1
right
is,
by.
right? Look where the 1 is.
Yeah, yeah. Oh,
It's
yeah.
totally
Oh, that's right.
boxed.
So
Totally
he's
boxed.
actually flush back. He's flush
So watch
behind.
what he does in the stretch. So he's third
Yeah.
on the rail, right? So now he's getting out. But look how far he's got to swing. So he just came off the rail. He's trying to get out, get out, get out. He's swinging, swinging, swinging.
Jesus, wow, look at that.
Now he gets a lane and he
Wow.
starts powering, right?
Wow,
He
Jesus.
did well, that guy.
Yeah, I know. If he had the
Fresh.
pocket trip, you never know, right?
Okay, so my prediction is that we lost, I'm going to say 70% of the pool.
Hmm.
So 138,000. So let's call it 140. So we should have maybe 35,000 left.
Yep.
Maybe we probably lost 100 grand right there.
Just by that favor being knocked out.
Yeah, but let's
All
take a
right.
look. Let's take a look. We'll
Okay,
see.
I'm
They're going to
gonna
show us
flash
here
on.
in a minute.
I'm gonna flash on race 2 here. So we have 372. Yeah, I hope that 5 doesn't. Yeah, 5's the favorite. I hope it doesn't burn us here.
Yeah, I was tempted to keep him in, but just waiting to see how much they usually bring up how much of the pick 5 is left. Bring that up in a minute here. Prediction
Wow.
is we dropped 100 grand. We should be at 130 or something. Should be down to 38. I mean, every ticket would have had the 5, right?
Yeah.
Like, unless you did multiple tickets.
372. Okay, so we got. Yeah, so
7
we actually.
is our long shot.
So we actually made. We actually made a decision. Five or the 2. We actually went with the 2.
It's okay. I mean,
Yeah.
we're not comfortable in the 5.
Yeah. I mean, the wild card is with the 5 is he's really dropping in class, right?
So Alex says the graphics on these videos feeds from the tracks look like they haven't been updated since the 1980s.
It's
It's so
probably
true.
true.
It's so true.
It's probably
Hey,
I
look
think
at
that
that. Look at that. Total pool 168, live dollars 35 grand. So we dropped
wow.
134 grand off the pool that
Hmm.
race. That's awesome. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
It's so cool to get rid of money right away, right? So
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
134 of the 168 are gone, guys.
It's crazy.
We're still in it, so we got a
Yeah.
lot of picks coming
And
up.
actually, Des 3 is co-favorite with the 5 now.
Yeah.
So I think 5 may have some
Okay,
really
so
money.
let me bring up back to our PowerPoint here for a minute. Okay, so we're going to go back to race one, just take a quick look here. So remember what we said, guys. We had Benny as a jet. It was off 4 months. We took out 10%, brought him down to 1157, right? So now we got 1157, 1154, 1118, and 1108. And that's who we had in there. So, not much spread. Remember the value picks we talked
Hmm.
about, right? So when you look at that, I mean, the top two guys are like basically the same, and then we had maybe what 3%,
Hmm.
3% to the next guy, and another percent. So the one was within 4%. So as we said, anybody can win that
Yeah.
race, right? The 5, 4, 8, or one. That's what we figured, right?
Yeah.
The eight again had a good driver, David Miller, but also the fastest speed, 152 and 5.
Mm.
So okay, let's go take a look at race two. So we're really showing the three as a standout, right?
In race two, yeah, three's got like he's got an 80-point lead. So
I mean, the speed on the five is a 159 and 3. His speed is terrible.
yeah,
The only reason he's coming up in the system is because of his
because the
backbone.
class, yeah, the
But I
class,
mean,
yeah.
he's running like 3 seconds slower than the three.
Mm.
And the three has the top driver, Tim Tetrick.
Yep,
Five
yep.
doesn't have a good driver, Stephen Oldford. Never heard of the guy.
I
So,
never heard of that. Let me just check his driver win percentage here. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Like I think that was one other reason that I did not want to put in the five. It's because his driver has only had 58 starts, right? So
yeah. And this guy, I don't know, is he coming from another track or is he raced at this track?
let me just take a look here. Yeah, yeah, that's right. He actually came from MVR. What's MVR again?
MVR?
MVR, yeah. So like he's never raced at
Yeah, I'm
Pompano.
not sure. So, yeah, this guy is a trot. So, I mean, I think he's going to break, to be honest
Mm.
with you. I think the five breaks right at the
I
start,
hope
and
he
he's
breaks.
he's
That'll be
gonna.
better for us if he breaks.
Yeah, that's my prediction that he breaks. So,
Yeah.
okay, so yeah, so I mean, yeah, so Alex says, wow, big drop in the pool. Yeah. So 168 grand in the pool, guys. That's huge. 134 of it, or 100, whatever it was.
Is gone.
Yeah, 134 is gone already.
Yeah.
So we're down to 34,000. So that's beautiful.
Yeah.
If we get the five out of this one,
That'd be great.
that'd be great. We
But
pick
then
up.
five. Like I said, five still makes me nervous, though, right? I mean, like he could be one of those dark horses where you don't know, and he just blows out. He wins by 5 lengths. It's like where did he come from?
Yeah, hopefully it doesn't ruin our night. But
Because it always makes me nervous when you see a horse that doesn't look that good that's drawing a lot of money. Like what's going on there, right? I mean, I know the wisdom of the crowd. You're not into that, but
yeah, I don't know. The wisdom of the crowd had the five in the first race, right?
that's true.
Actually, our
That's true.
guy number three is the favorite now.
Is he the favorite now?
The
Okay.
interesting thing too, when you look at the exactor, I'll just pull it up here so you guys can take a look.
Mm.
So when you look at the exactor with the 3-2 is the lowest paying exactor, $10.
3-2. Okay. Do we have the two? Yeah,
Three
we do have the
five
two.
is 3-5 is 21. So it tells me
Mm.
that the smart money isn't on the five.
Yeah. No, it's on the 2-3.
The exactor is usually shows you where the smart money is. So three
Yeah.
two, because you don't get a lot of the wisdom of the crowd in the exactor betting. It's usually the
Yeah.
smart people.
Yeah.
Right, George?
I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. Like I think three's gonna win. I think that's a little jab, by the way. That just gave me a jab. For those of you who may have not noticed, right?
Yeah, I
I
know.
mean, like looking at this, I think the three should win. He's dropping in class. His last post was post 7. He's got post 3 now. Top driver, fastest times, right? Like everything suggests. Unless if he doesn't break, he should win. I think.
Yeah, the two's 7-2 now. He's coming down quite a bit. David
Two's a,
Miller again, right?
the two's a good horse. I think
Yeah,
that was the one that we picked over the 5.
yeah. And the 7 has the speed. I mean, he could steal the race. You never know. Front runners sometimes steal the
Yep.
races.
Yep. As long as they don't break, man. I don't want any.
Yeah. So how many minutes do we have to post here?
I'm just going to check here. It says 4 minutes, which is probably 10 minutes for Pompano. So
Okay, I'm going to bring up the spreadsheet here. We're going to take a look. Just, let me pull it up. Okay, guys, so this is our bet at Pompano, right? So we bet 129.60. You can see in the first race we got the 8. We've highlighted it in green, so well on our way here, right? We got the 237 in the next race, so it's going to be interesting. Okay, let's go over to back to our PowerPoint for a minute here, George. Let's take. So what else do you see in the second race?
Well, I see that the 7 is 12-1. I mean, if he goes wire to wire, that'd be good for us.
So it's interesting. The 7 has won at this class, right?
Yeah.
What post was he in when he won?
I'm just taking a look here. He was post 5, and he actually won by 3 lengths.
Yeah, look at his speed. I mean, 157 and 1.
He's fast. He's very fast.
He's very good with the 3 at the pretty much top times.
Yep.
Your driver's not great, but he did win with him previously, right?
I'm just going to check the driver stats here on the
Kelly
7.
Walker doesn't.
Well, he's only raced 46 times. 46
Did he
starts.
win with that horse though at this class?
Let me just check here. He did actually.
Yeah, so he knows how to go to the front and
Yep.
try to win. That's all he's got to do,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
Just beat the crap out of the horse in the first quarter, get to the front, and then try to hang on. So that's the strategy for the guy. He's gonna go. He definitely has the speed, right?
So watch this race, right? As soon as the race starts, there'll probably be at least 1 or 2 horses breaking, like just galloping. Oh, God.
I hope the 5 breaks.
And then you hope it's not any of your guys.
Yeah, I want the 5 to break, and then now we got like 3 great horses.
Yeah.
So what?
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
No. I mean, that actually happened to me recently. I think I was betting at Meadows. I was betting an exactor, a box, and the first there was a trot, and the 2 guys I boxed, they both broke at the start. It's like, oh God,
Yeah. So look at the odds here, George. Our guy is 4-5 now. The 3.
Oh, the 3's 4-5. Okay.
The 5's going up, man. It's 3-1 now.
Yeah. So it's probably some really money.
The 2 is 4-1. So again, look at the 3-2 exactor, $9.
Yeah.
The 3-5 is now 24. Like, so 2 and 3 look like the top picks here.
2 yeah, they do.
From the wisdom of the crowd, maybe.
2, 3. It does. I think you should copyright that term now. Wisdom of the crowd. You seem to like it.
That term. I like it.
Wisdom of the crowd.
It's like it's like an anti-term.
There's actually a book called Wisdom of the Crowd. Like, I didn't make that up, right? I read the book, right?
I know you didn't make it up. So, George, has the 3 won at this class or any higher? Maybe I should bring up the program.
I'm looking at the program right now. He hasn't won. He hasn't won at his past 6 starts. He hasn't won. In his past 7 starts, he hasn't won, and the best he's finished was 2nd, and that was on January 10th. Out of the 3-hole Park 2 turns, he finished 2nd. So he may not win. I mean, he is going down, but the
big change for him is
T-Trick for sure.
Oh,
having a top driver.
You know what's interesting, George? Look who the owner is of that horse.
Oh, it's the 7.
It's the same. Kelly Walker. How come they're not an entry? They have the same owner.
Yeah. So it seems that they gave. So basically, Kelly Walker has driven both 3 and the 7, and they gave the 3 to T-Trick. Now, being a top driver, they probably gave him a choice. So which horse did you want to drive in the second race, the 3 or the 7? So T-Trick probably picked the 3.
Yeah, so guys, what we're looking at here, if you look in here a little bit, try to zoom it in a little bit. See Kelly Walker here on the 3 as the owner. And he's also the owner of the 7. and he's
Right.
driving the 7.
That's right. So
The
there could be
trainer,
some.
the
Yeah,
driver, and the owner of the 7.
are the same.
He's the trainer of the 3 and
Yeah,
the owner of the
yeah.
3, but he's got T-trick on him.
So there could be some collusion, right? You know?
So it's interesting. So the 3 shouldn't park out the 7, right?
Yeah. But usually, what happens when a top driver comes to a track, he's given the choice between two horses of the same owner, which one he wants to drive, and like of the two, he probably picked the 3. So at least to Tetrick's eyes, the 3 is probably a better horse because obviously Tetrick wants to make the money. I mean, wants to make money, right? He came all the way to Florida.
Yeah, I mean and you know, he's letting them drive it. So
Yeah, exactly. Where are we now? No. Pompano's so slow and like it just takes such a long time for the race to be called. So 7 comes in, it'll be good for us. 7 goes wire to wire.
okay, so you can see it's almost post time, guys. So let me just pull up the thing here.
Yeah, that's right. 3-2, 3-2. The exactor is $10. That's interesting.
So we got 2, 3, and 7. In this race. So 3's even money. 5's now 2-1. 2's 3-1. So 7's the long shot, man. 12-1.
Yeah.
Yeah, Alex. So you said same owner. That's tricky. So usually when you have the same owner, same trainer, they're usually in a race as an entry. So you can only bet them together. That's what they
That's
call
right.
an entry. It's like
That's right.
1A, 1B.
Yeah. So one bet you get 2 guys.
So I don't know what the rules are around it though specifically, right? Because usually they don't want to have collusion or anything like that. So they
That's
usually
right.
make them one wager. But I don't know. It's interesting. So guys, we want that 5 to break stride.
That's right.
The interesting thing about the 5, George, is the morning line was so low. I think it
Yeah.
was 8-5 that a lot of people
Yeah.
probably put him in on the pick 5 and keyed on
Yeah.
for it.
Yeah. Yeah. It does make me nervous when you have these horses from outside tracks, right? You don't know really you don't know how good they are.
Yeah, that's the only thing.
Yeah.
So look at Gabe Pruitt there on the screen. He's picking 3, 7, 5.
Hmm.
He's got the 7 second.
Mm-hmm.
Gabe is a handicapper at Pompano. Might know something. Not sure though.
Yeah. Gabe's picks, okay. But you know what? Like Gabe, right? He's actually incentivized to give a slightly off pick so he can put his money on the one he really likes to get better odds, right? So you don't know what these guys like. It's like it's like in the stock market, right? You have these analysts pushing a certain stock. Well, that could be
Meanwhile, they're shorting it. Right?
exactly. Well, like the GameStop was a famous thing, right? Like
GameStop,
you know,
or what was it called?
Games. Yeah,
GameStop.
it's called GameStop. That's right. The brick and mortar video company, the game video company, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like they haven't made any money in like 10 years, and the stock peaked at 370. It's like, come on. Right?
Yeah, that's true.
So so like it's the same thing here with these handicap pickers. I mean,
So
unless
George,
they're
so
yeah.
George, let me ask you a question. When a horse shows up to the track, how do you know it's the horse that's supposed to be the horse that's running?
I'm sure there's a lot of IDs, and I'm sure they have printed a printed ID number on the body of the horse somewhere. Is a
You know where it
tattoo or
is?
something?
It's
Where is it?
tattooed under their lip. When you flip up their lip,
Oh, really? I didn't
there's
know
a
that.
registration name or number tattooed under their lip.
Well, there you go. That's what I figured, right?
Yeah, that's good. Good
There's got to be a
detective
tattoo.
work.
There's got to be a tattoo somewhere.
Good detective work. Yeah, that's what it is a tattoo under their lip.
Yeah, it's an ID, and every horse must have a unique ID that's registered in some global database somewhere. Right?
I think that's true, but I don't know for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah. I wonder why they would pick under the lip of all places. I guess because you can't erase it, and
Maybe so.
yeah.
So yeah, so that's how they know it's the horse, right?
Mm-hmm. So the scenario is you actually get a top horse, you bring it to do some track it, but you show that it's really bad, and
All
then
right,
and then like it wins easily.
here we go, guys. We got 237. Hey, the twos dropped down to 5-2, George.
Wow.
This could be David Miller's night, man.
So you get hot, you have these hot drivers winning 4 races.
Yeah, I don't want to get knocked out by David Miller. It sucks. Feels bad. Knowing
Yeah.
he's a good driver, right?
But I think we have him in, don't we? Hey,
Yeah,
we got
yeah,
number two.
we
We have
do.
him in
We
there.
we
Yeah,
put
yeah.
him in, right? So, guys, we're thinking the five's going to break right now. Just keep an eye on him here. He's in the middle.
5 does make me nervous, but anyway.
I hope he breaks. He should gallop in the first quarter.
If he's galloping, we're like, whew.
You have a hex you can put on him, George? Some kind of spell?
Well, like in the Greek Orthodox religion, there is the evil eye, like this, right?
The Malocchio.
But my mother's a specialist at that. I should call her to do one of those.
Oh, my screen's frozen. What's happening?
They were going up to the car right now. The
Oh,
car's
no,
starting
we're
to move.
past the car, George. The race is on.
The race is on. I'm watching it right now.
Okay.
Oh, the race is.
Oh, is that the five
Oh,
in
okay.
front?
It's
No.
4. It's 4-1 so far.
417? What the hell's the 4?
4-1-7. 71 to 1.
Oh, my God.
Jesus Christ.
Go around him, 7.
All right. No, 7's got the pocket. That's okay.
Miller's got good position. He's 4th.
Yeah.
7 doesn't have the pocket.
Oh no, he's 3rd. That's right. Oh my God, the first two guys, 71 to 1 and 65 to 1, 4-1. Who are these guys?
Come on,
Like,
7.
Jesus
Make a
Christ.
move on the backstretch here.
Who are these
28 and
guys?
1. What the hell? 58 and 2, guys. Come on. Move your ass. Let's go. Oh, the 7 didn't even park out. What a bum. That's where the bum driver comes in. Here comes Miller. 2 and 3 are coming on the outside.
All right, that's good. That's good.
Yeah, Miller looks good. 3 looks
Our
good.
our guys haven't broken so far.
I don't
so
see the
that's
5, George. He's like
good. I don't
6th.
see the 5. I don't see the 5 anywhere.
I think he's 6th.
Come on, Miller.
Come on,
That's
Miller.
it.
That's it. Miller, 7 to 2.
Beautiful. Come on, 3. 2, 3. That's what you want to see.
2 and 3, guys. We got this. We got.
Come
2
on,
and
2.
3.
We want 2 to get it.
Yeah, we want 2 to win it.
Come on,
7's
2.
starting to come. 5's like 6. We're good. We're good. Come on, 2. Open them up, Miller.
Open them up. Open them up. Open them up. Open them up.
Let me get the open them up going.
Yes, he's opening them up. David Miller.
Open up 1.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, 2. Hang on, 2. Hang on, 2. Hang on, 2. Oh, yes. Miller.
It was 2.
That's sweet.
Open up. Open up. Open up. Open up. Open up.
Hey, guys, that's great for our pick 5.
Yep.
What were the odds,
So-
George, on the 3 and the 5?
Let me just check here. The 3 was 4 to 5, and the 5 was 2 to 1. The 2 was 7 to 2.
This
So
is
that's
beautiful.
that's
This
that's
is
good for
beautiful.
us.
Guys, this is great. Miller's
Very
won
good for
2
us.
in a row.
The man's hot. Do we have Miller
Yeah, I
in the
feel
next
good
race?
about kicking that 5 out, George.
Oh yeah, I didn't even see the guy anywhere.
I think he might have come. Is he coming in 3rd there, or is that the 7?
I didn't even see him anywhere.
Did he come in 3rd? So it's 2, 3. I don't know who came in 3rd.
That Miller, oh God, that 2 is pretty good. Jeez, he won by 2 lengths. He opens them up.
Who came 3rd? The 7?
I'm not sure.
My screen's all fuzzy. Looks like 7 or the 1. Is it the 1?
I couldn't tell.
Oh,
That's great.
7, man. 2, 3, 7, George. We had the top 3 picks.
2, 3, 7 again. Excellent.
2, 3, 7. Yeah, we had the top 3.
I think we got the Shining tonight, Des. It's the Shining.
Top
But
3
the next-
guys. What a pick. What a pick.
For the next race is tough. We only got 2 guys in the next race, so
Yeah. But 5 was one of the guys we worried about. So
yeah. I'm glad we didn't put him in. Remember,
No.
we're deciding between the 2 and the 5.
yeah.
And I said, you know what? I like the 2 better than the 5 for the reasons I outlined earlier.
Yeah,
So
I'm nervous with those guys coming in trots.
I no, I know for sure, for sure.
So we eliminated 2 guys that were low odds. I think in this case, where were we at? 34,000.
Yeah.
You probably cut out 2/3 of the pool, so we should be down 10 grand or less.
Wow, crazy. And that's only after 2 races too.
Yeah, I'd say we're 10 grand or less.
All right.
Out of 168 grand, we'd be down to 10 grand.
Well, that's because back-to-back heavy favorites have lost in the first 2 races.
Yeah, look at that, George. 237. Top 3
237
selections right there.
again. Yep. What is 2-3 pay the exact?
Alex says you guys should start a mutual fund that just picks horses. 2% management fee.
That's right. Alex, get all your friends to give us money.
Look at the try at 72.80. It's not bad.
Wow.
237.
Yeah.
Right?
That's right. No,
The
Alex,
five's not even in the top 4.
Yeah. Alex, me and Des want to retire early, so get your friends to give us a bunch of money, and we'll become professional handicappers. We'll go to tracks across North America when COVID lifts.
Yeah, Alex and Jordan are in on this pick tonight, right? We've got a live bet going here, so I think Alex and Jordan are in for a percentage. George and I are in for a percentage, so it's a team effort here tonight, guys.
All right, so I'm going to flash to the 3rd race, see what's going on there.
Yeah, I'm going to keep up the replay so we can see how much of the pick 5 is left. So they'll show the replay and then they'll let us know. But I'm predicting less than 10 grand. Out of 168, less than 10. Not too bad, guys. Not too bad.
Yeah, but it's just gonna get. It doesn't get easier though.
No,
this next race
is always
tough.
hard.
We only got 2 horses the next race.
Always hard. I was saying George and I had a few discussions over the last few weeks about strategies and what's enjoyable when we bet, and we said maybe we should just concentrate on pick 5s, like doing the broadcast, put in the money versus trying to win individual races all the time. It's fun, right?
Yeah.
Especially if there's some other people coming along with you.
Exactly. Like I also find, like the more races you bet, the more you lose, because if your success rate on picking a winner is 20 to 30%, you're losing 7 out of 10 races. So in order to make that up, you have to hit some pretty good exactors.
So David Miller's hot, George. I'm glad we have him on that 1 horse.
Yeah, that's right.
Is he driving in the next race? We may not have him.
We have 1 and 4 of the next race.
What does he drive?
Miller. Well, he's driving number 6.
What are his odds?
Well, actually looks decent.
7-2. Shit.
Yeah.
I think it was between those 3, wasn't it? 1, 4, and 6.
Yeah, I'm just looking at the numerical breakdown. What did we put? What did you just remind me why we put the 1 in again?
Well, he broke, and you said it was an interference break.
Oh, it was an interference break.
Race before that, he's decent with some speed, right?
Yeah. Okay. So we have 1, 4. Actually 6. David Miller was actually second numerically.
Yeah. He was our next pick after.
Yeah.
He's the guy I'm always nervous about. He's run 2 good races.
Oh, 2 great races. Yeah.
Look at this win.
Like he's had good horses, right? He's gotten good starts, and the horses respond. Like we saw what happened.
Hey guys, so I'm predicting pick 5 less than 10 grand here left. We'll see.
Yeah.
Should come up here shortly. Jordan says I'm lined up. I think he says I think he meant to say I'm fired up. It might be a spell
he's fired
check.
up. Oh,
I don't know what lined up means. Where's he lined up? At the bank or something? At the grocery store? All right, here we go, guys. Live dollars, 8,600. That's what I predicted, right? Less than 10.
Yep.
So we're down. We started with 168 grand in the pool, down to 8,600 live. That's fantastic after 2 races.
Yeah, for sure.
So we've cut out more than 90% of the pool. We've cut out
Great.
95% of the pool,
It's crazy.
right, George?
Just after 2 races, right? But
Yeah,
yeah, so like a
5% of the
lot.
pool is $8,000. We've cut out
So
95%.
like a lot of people keyed on those first two favorites, right?
Well,
So
I mean, this was the third favorite, right?
yeah, if we can get by, it does. If we can get by race three now, we only have two guys. Race 4 and 5, we have 3 and 3. So I think for this is going to be the critical race, I think, for us now.
Yeah, number 6 is going to be our Achilles here.
Our nemesis, But like last race, at number 5, we got nervous with him, and he did nothing. So
Yeah,
who
but it's
knows?
David Miller, right?
Well, he's hot. Yeah, he's hot. That's the thing.
Oh, Alex says maybe he's lined up to join the mutual fund.
I don't think he needs to, but he probably makes more money racing horses.
It'll be a horse hedge fund, George.
Yeah, that's right. So, Des, I'm actually looking at the odds right now. 4 is a favorite. He's 4-5.
Yeah, I can see it on the screen here. 4 is even
And that,
money. 6 is 3-1. The 1 is 12-1.
12-1. Geez, like if the 1 could upset this, that'd be great.
If the 1 wins, we'll be down less than $1,000 left.
Yeah, yeah.
So, guys, 95% of the pool is gone.
After 2 races too.
That's
crazy.
Phenomenal.
Yeah.
Hey, do we have anyone else on the broadcast besides Alex, Jordan, and Erica? I don't think so.
You know what?
It says we have 5 people on. But...
I try to encourage my kids to actually join the broadcast. They're always promising that they will. They never do, though, right?
Okay, so hey, you're missing out on free selections here.
You know what? I'm gonna text one of my kids to say that join the broadcast and then watch, right?
Yeah, we're doing well, man. This is exciting. Okay, let's bring up race 3. Take another look at it, right, George?
Yep.
Where do we end up here? So race 3, the 6 is the 6 and the 1 weren't that far off. I mean, the 1, 6, and 4 were clearly separated from the rest of the field, right?
Yep.
The 7 coming off a qualifier, so he dropped to 675, been off 2.5 months. So that puts him below the green line. So, I mean, you look at the 1, his class 77, his speed 158. His driver is not that great, right? Billy Muggleston, don't know him.
Yeah.
Any speed out of the 1, George?
The 1 does have speed. He does, and I think he might get a good start.
The 4 doesn't. He's got some speed, right? The 4.
Yeah, the 4's got speed.
I mean, the 4 should be a clear winner here. He's over like 100 points.
Yep.
Over
like
Miller.
the last race, we said that three should win this race, and he didn't. So we don't know.
Yeah. Miller. I don't know if I knew Miller won the first 2 races, I would have added him here.
If he was going to be hot, throw him in there.
Yeah. Because when he's near the top, he's tough, man. He's feeling it. He's feeling it tonight, right?
Well, like I'm looking at Ed Miller's horse, the 6 horse, right? So this past 3 races,
right?
his last 2 races, he was post 2. He sat on the rail, and he actually lost in both races. He lost ground in a stretch.
Was Miller driving?
No, actually, Spriggs, Dane Spriggs was driving.
Shitty driver. Now he's got a good driver.
But the point is, he was actually sitting in the pocket, right? And he didn't show any stretch gain. So I don't know. I'm still bullish on the 4 and on the 1.
Yeah, I mean the 1. What did he do?
If the 1 doesn't
second
break,
last
right?
race. What did he do in his second last race?
He finished second by a neck from post 5. He went to the front, and then the stretch he gained a length and a half, and he lost by a neck.
What class was it?
It was actually it was a lower class. And then like his last race, he was actually at a higher class where he had the interference break, right? So he's actually back down to kind of his class because he's generally racing at this class level, per a person 5,600 versus 4,000 per. So he's going up and down in those 2, and he's actually quite competitive.
He's competitive, right? His time was pretty good, right?
Yeah, So the race that he finished second by neck, 156 and 4, which is really good for a trotter.
So I mean, why is he 14-1? Like that could be a
I don't know.
huge, huge
I don't know.
upset.
I don't know. Billy, let me see the driver here. Let me see what his win percentage is.
It's
Oh
interesting
God,
though.
Dad, I hate to say this, but his driver's only raced 13 times, right?
Oh
Never won.
man, we shouldn't have put him in.
I didn't see
We missed
that.
that. We should have put
I
the
did.
6 over the one.
Yeah, I think so. I didn't check that actually.
He's only raced 13 times.
Yeah.
Did he drive him when he came second?
Let me check here. No. Well, no.
Oh,
La- 2 races ago, he drove me and he finished second.
oh,
So
okay, okay.
yeah,
That's good.
yeah.
That's good. You got me nervous there. I
No,
thought you were
no,
going to
no,
tell me Miller drove him.
no, 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 not at all. Right. You know what? He's got post one. Just get a good start and sit on the post and
He's got
pull one
speed,
turn.
so you know what? Does he have some speed to kind of get out?
Um, he has inconsistent speed. Let's put it that way. You know.
Because if he got the trip on the 4, that would be
Yeah.
awesome.
I think the three's going to go this race, right? You know, like a three's got speed. Let me see where three finished numerically in our system here. Yeah,
But
three's way at the
guys, you see
bottom.
the 10% cut line here where, the 4 is a clear choice. We're
Yeah,
confident. I mean, we could have singled on the 4, but we didn't because of the trot. So we said we
yeah,
better have one more guy in here, right? So we
that's
were
right. That's right.
debating between the 6 and the 1. Probably should have gone with the 6, but
I think if we, I think if I'd actually checked the driver rating on the one and the fact that only run 13 times, I would have said let's do the six instead. But anyway, it is what it is. The bet's made.
yeah, it is
Hey,
what it is. You can't spend 2 days
yeah,
handicapping.
yeah, exactly, exactly. I
Watch
mean,
the
I
1
mean,
win it, man, and just we'll be in heaven. If the
that
1
would be
wins it, there'll be like $500 left.
that's right. It'd be crazy. You know what? And out of post one, he could sit the pocket and like save him until the stretch, and then unleash him in the stretch.
So it's showing 0 minutes again here. Probably a little bit of ways up
I think
here.
you got to add. Yeah, yeah. When you see 0 minutes of pump, you got to add five. Like it's so slow. So one is 15-1. Jesus. Six is 5-2. That makes me nervous.
I'm gonna pull up the 1 here. We're just gonna take a look at them.
Yeah.
All right, so guys, take a look. This is the program. So George was saying here, he ran at $4,000. George, this is a big. He's running for 56. That's not bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
So he was
So this
up
is
in class at 7. He was up at 7,500, high odds, 40-1. But he had an interference break right at the start, so he had really no chance there. I
yeah.
don't know why he
Yeah.
went from 4 to 75. That's kind of
Yeah.
ridiculous.
It
But if you
is.
look back at 5,600, he came second by 3 lengths, right?
Yeah.
So he's competitive, and then he dropped
Yeah.
down and he almost won the race.
Yeah. I
Came
think
out of
this
the
is his
pocket.
class.
Yeah,
I think
so
this is his class. Yeah.
156 and 4 was his best time almost ever,
Yeah.
considering, right? So he's run 5 times this year, no wins, 2 seconds and a first. And you can see this guy, Muggleston, no, he didn't race him last time, George. It was
No.
McComb Jr.
No. 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 Like Bill Muggiston, right? No. 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 Like
Two
two
races
times ago.
ago.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what I said. Two times ago, he finished third. He finished second.
Yeah, he sucked along and came in the stretch.
I think
Well,
I'll probably do the same thing this time.
well, I hope he gets some speed out of the guy. I mean, he obviously has some speed, right?
Yeah.
It'd be nice if he actually pushed him.
But his time is fast. But his 156 and 4 is fast because he had a trip last time.
Yeah, you see
But he
the
had some,
4 ran a
but he had something in his.
156 and
Yeah.
1. Where are we, George, on the race? Is it up?
I'm just checking here. No, not yet.
Just keep an eye on it. So yeah, the 4 had a 156 and 1, which was phenomenal, right? Given
Yeah.
he was
Yeah.
scratched the week before,
Yeah.
he really didn't do much. He was at a higher class, 7,500.
Yeah.
So
He's dropping down. I mean,
yeah,
yeah.
Well,
I mean,
he kind of ran at this class
yeah,
400
but
last
back
time.
on, we'll look at we'll look at the race on January 11th. He's parked the whole race. He finished third.
I mean, the 6 really hasn't shown any power, right? Keeps coming third. I mean,
Yeah, he just sits. But the thing is, yeah,
there's a lot of money on the 8.
is it? Well, like last time, the post eight, and he finished last by 18 lengths. So
Yeah, he looks off form, but he is dropping
he
down.
is, he is dropping down. He is
He
dropping
was
down.
in this class, like he was racing competitively at 7,200, but for
Yeah,
claimers. So that's not. You look at the 6. I mean, the 6 is actually running in claimings, so that's not the same here as the 4. The 4 is running in
yeah,
condition. The
yeah.
6 is a claimer is not the same as the 4. The 4 should win this.
I
Same with
think
the
so.
1. The 1 was running in condition. So
So condition. So just for the fans out there, condition horses are typically better in class than claiming races.
So guys,
Oh,
let's look at the
everything.
odds. We got 4-5 on our guy we think's a standout. Five's 5-2. Eight's 4-1.
Yeah.
One is 20-1.
Oh Jesus. All right.
Come on, Mugglestein.
This could be the make or break race here.
Alex says Miller's probably tired now. He's not
You
worried
think
about him.
so? Well, he's got well, like he's got 2 wins already, man. Take a
But he's been
break. Put a
doing a
little
lot
bit
of
of cough.
whipping. He's been doing a lot of whipping, right? His
That's
arm's
right. Put the
probably
whip
tired.
away.
His arm's
Put the whip
tired.
away.
It's a good point, Alex. He's made
He's really
enough money
tired.
for the night. Is what
That's right.
drivers get, I think, 5% of the purse, right?
Yeah, yeah. The winning driver.
Is it 5 or 10?
No, I think it's 5% the driver, and I think the trainer gets I don't know,
5.
gets like 5 or something. Yeah,
So 5% of the purse or 5% of the winning
it's 5%. Well, like the
of
winner
the
gets half
payout.
the purse, right? So it's 5% of half the purse.
So winner get 50% or 60%?
No, it's 50. So the way it works is it's the winner gets 50%. The guy who gets second gets 25%. The guy who gets third gets a quarter of the 25%. So 12.5%, and then it's basically split. It's halved until the guy who finishes fifth, right? If you finish beyond fifth, you don't get any money.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
So if you finish 5th, you get like what, 5% or something?
Well, yeah, just go a half of a half of a half.
You
Just
get
go
your
through
you get your
the
hay,
algorithm.
you get your hay, free hay for a week, right?
That's right.
Free food for a week.
Free oats.
Yeah, I mean, guys, we talked about this before. If you're an owner of a horse, you pretty well got to come in the top 5 every week,
Yeah.
otherwise you're losing money.
No, horses are very expensive. I think the number that you gave me, Des, was about 3,000 a month to maintain a horse at a
That's right.
track.
That's a lot of money. Now these
That's a
guys are
lot.
running for 5,600,
Yeah,
so the winner is going to get 2,800.
yeah.
The winner, 2,800.
That's the winner.
So you
Yeah,
got to win a race a month just to pay for the food and the vet fees.
yeah, exactly.
So guys, this is a trot, eh? So we want the 6 and the 8 to break stride.
All right.
Does anyone know any spells they can put on the 6? Cause him
Wait a
to
minute.
break?
Wait a minute. I'll call my mother. Maybe she might. She might have a couple. She certainly puts enough on me, right? So.
Hey,
They don't work. They don't work. They don't work though.
my ankle's sore all of a sudden.
Hey, that's right.
All right, 4-5. Let's hope this guy goes wire to wire, man.
Yeah, yeah. I'd be happy with the 4 winning, just to keep
Yeah.
us alive. And then that
They'll
were
still
last 2
cut the
races.
pool in half, right?
Yeah.
If anybody wins, it's automatic. The 4 wins, the pool's cut in half anyways.
Yeah.
If the 1 wins, we could be the only ticket left.
I find out, Pompano, a hard track to handicap. That, like a lot of the favorites don't come in Pompano.
Yeah, it's tricky. That stretch is nice though. I like it because it allows horses to be competitive.
Yeah.
Northfield, the stretch is too short.
Mm.
Like this stretch is just the right length in my mind.
Mm.
It gives horses a chance. but it's not
To
like
get
the
to get.
Meadowlands ring.
Well, rather than just keeps on going, right?
Yeah, it's
It
too
just
long.
doesn't stop.
I think this
Okay,
track is perfect.
here we go. 1-4. Come on, 4. Wire to
Okay,
wire. Let's
guys,
go.
1 and 4 we got here.
Don't break, my boys.
Okay, we want 6 to break and 8 to break. So whoever's got the hexing. Come on,
Terrible
1.
start.
Get up to the
Terrible start.
gate, 1.
Terrible start by 1. Terrible start.
Jesus, what a lazy driver, man. Whip the guy.
Oh, who's that guy on the outside? Come on, get him up, 4. Get him up.
That's the 8, George.
Oh, Jesus.
And the 6. Shit.
Oh, jeez.
Ah, that's
Okay.
good.
What do you think? Look at 7, 80 to 1. 7. Jesus, man.
So 4, man. What the hell? He could
Oh,
have
no, our guy broke. Oh,
What?
no. He broke.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
Jesus
Shit.
Christ.
Guys, our favorite broke to 4.
Oh, my God.
Where's 1 last?
He's still there, right? But
He's
Jesus.
last.
Oh, God.
Ah, guys, we're dead. It's going to be Miller. Or the 8.
Is that?
Guys, we broke. Our 4 broke.
Oh, it's Tetrick. Tetrick. Post 8.
Unbelievable.
Oh, well. Yeah, I mean, like, it's dangerous. With a trot, it's so dangerous.
So dangerous. Yeah, we had the hex, but our guy got the hex.
Oh, jeez. It looks like the 8.
We want the 7 to win, so maybe a carryover.
Yeah.
8 looks good.
Mm-hmm.
6 is 4th. He's not doing much. Where is the 1, George?
I don't see him anywhere. 7 looks good. Look at 7's look good, eh? 80 to 1 on the 7. Jesus.
Holy
man.
shit, he's coming on.
Jesus.
Oh, wow. If that 7 wins, that's going to. Nah, the 8's got it. Is he?
Yeah, the 8's
7's
got it.
got him. No, 7's coming on.
Yeah, no, 7's got it. 7's got it.
No, 8's got it.
No, 8's got it. Okay. Oh, well.
Oh, here comes the 1 on the outside.
Well, you know what? I mean, it's academic because we didn't have the 8.
Well, we wouldn't have the 8. The 6 would have been the next guy to put in.
Yeah.
Oh, well, guys. Hey, good picks. Just didn't hit it, right?
Yeah, that's too bad. Well, our guy broke, right?
Yeah, I mean, break kills you. These trots, so that's what we were afraid of.
Totally.
Originally, we were going to key on the 4, and then we were like, we better have one more guy in there.
Yeah.
But our next guy would have been the 6. He didn't do anything.
No.
Here's the
No,
1 coming on the outside, George. Finally got him going at the end. Came 4th, I think.
Yeah.
That 8 was class. I mean,
Well, it's hard. I mean, like if you look at the 8's last race, it didn't show anything. His last 3 races, 9th, 7th, and 5th. His last race, he was 9th by 18 lengths. Race before that, 7th by 10 lengths. Race before that, 5th by 13 lengths. I mean, like, there's no way that you can handicap him and say, yeah, he's the guy.
well, I mean, 3 races ago, he was running at a higher class and being competitive. So he's dropping down substantially.
Yeah.
Right? I don't know. What was his class rating?
His class, let me take a look. It was high, but like a 4 was higher and 7 was higher class rating.
I mean, he would have been like the 5th pick, right?
Yeah.
Or the fourth pick, something like that.
Yeah.
After the 6, it probably would have gone to the 8, right?
Yeah. But we would have probably put 3 guys if anything, and like it would have been 4, 1, 6, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I
like
can't
for sure,
see us going, but that's T-Trick again, eh?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, good for him. Good drive. Goes to the front, he wins.
His speed wasn't good either.
No, it wasn't good at all. Jesus.
Well, guys, so we're out of the pick 5.
Okay.
Let's see how much how much money's left. With that guy winning and the two favorites not in it again, we're going to
Mm-hmm.
go from 8,000, I would predict, down to maybe 1,500 bucks.
Mm-hmm. Wow, it's
So
gonna
we'll
be a
have
good pay.
1% of the pool left.
It's gonna be a good payout.
1% of the pool.
Mm. So the 8 was third favorite.
Yeah, so that's what I mean. Like
Wow.
this deep into the pick five, the third race, I'm thinking that not many people had him.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's see this, right? Now, the first 3 races, the favorites lost every race. And these were heavy favorites, like even money or less than even money.
Yeah, they lost every race. It's bad.
Yeah. It's
But we
yeah.
thought they might. I mean, that's why we had all the horses.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, this one was tough. When our main guy breaks, I mean,
Oh, yeah, for sure. It's like, oh, God.
that was
That's
it.
why it's good to have 3 horses. Well, this was a race that made me nervous because we only had 2 guys, right? At least when you have 3 guys, um, if one breaks, you still have 2 in it, right? So
Yeah. There's an inquiry on the 7. I don't know why. Oh, he
interfere.
interfered with the 4.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he interfered. He caused our guy to break.
Oh, really?
Shit. It was an interference break.
Oh, Jesus, man.
Watch it. 7, he was coming, right? And he buried in on him.
Jesus, man.
He got disqualified. Shit.
Really?
Yeah, he caused our guy to break.
You bloody you knucklehead. Who was the driver for the 7? Some amateur guy, probably. Oh my God! It was Ephraim Sophie. Let's see what his stats are.
Oh my God. He caused
Where
our
he
guy to
goes?
break. He buried in on him, caused him to break.
Oh my God! Check this out. Okay, Ephraim Sophie never raced in his life. Zero starts
It was
on the
his
7.
first race,
It's his first
and
race.
he interfered with the favorite.
He interfered with the favorite. Way to go! Way to go, champ.
Oh my
Thanks.
God, man. That's
Jesus.
terrible.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
Yeah.
Why would
Now
he go
whether
to the
the
front?
now whether the 4 could have beaten the 8 is another question, right? Because they look pretty good. But
Well, he would have been in the pocket. If 7
yeah,
didn't go, 4 would have been in the pocket. He would have won.
yeah.
He
Was
would have
4
come from.
second?
He was second at the time.
He
7
was second,
interfered with
really.
him. So if 7 didn't go, if the bum didn't go, we would have been in the pocket.
We should watch the race again, right? And just pay close attention to see exactly what happened.
Yeah. Well, obviously they showed the interference. The 7 bared in on the 4. And Alex says, how do we get revenge on the 7? Well, we got to look up this guy, Sophie, whatever. Is it a guy or what's his first name?
I think it's
Efron?
no. Oh no, you know what? It's actually a woman, Sophie Ingran. It's actually a woman.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she was 80 to 1 odds.
Oh, man.
Jesus,
Look
man,
at that.
that's crazy.
Look at that, guys.
Interference break.
We would have won that race, George, in the pocket because 8
Yeah.
held right to the stretch. All we had to do was sit, and we
Mm-hmm.
could have come in the stretch. I mean, that was perfect.
Jesus.
We
Well,
would have won that.
it's all the many factors of racing, right? Interference, your guy gets
Yeah,
interfered. I mean, it just
that's right.
happens, right? So,
So I think the pick 5 is going to be like down to $1,600 or less, 1%.
well, with 2 more races to go too, and we had 3 races in the 4th and 5th, right? That would have been fun
Yeah,
going
if
into
we had
those,
the
right?
4 in the pocket going in with 3, right? Because it would have been like
Hmm.
4 or 5 grand left in the pool if the 4 won, and then going into the last 2 races.
Yeah,
It's too bad.
yeah. Oh well, what's the lesson? I guess what's the take home lesson for the fans? I guess.
Well, you know what? That's just the luck of racing, as you say, right? That's going to happen.
Yeah, so many variables.
Look what they say here: disqualification, judge's view of the disqualification. They're going to show us a replay here.
Oh yeah, we're just watching it now. Okay, so
So
where's
see
our
that
guy now?
7? Our guy's in the pocket right now.
Oh, he
So
actually
7
backed in.
interferes with him. Right there, he cut him off.
Oh, so our guy would have been in the pocket. That's right.
Our guy
That's
would,
right.
if 7 didn't go.
Jesus, man.
I know, I know. Stupid 7, right? If she didn't
Bloody.
go. Our guy would have had a beautiful trip. Our guy should have like parked him out, man. 80 to 1.
So what happened? Did he cut? Did he?
He cut him off.
Yeah, he actually cut in front of him, and
Like
wow,
he bared in on him, I think, with his wheel, right?
Jesus, man. And we would have been second in the pocket.
Second in the pocket behind the guy who won. Like that's beautiful. At least it would have been close.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, it's one thing when you break, but when it's interference break,
yeah.
it's hard to take, man.
Hmm.
Watch it here now. I don't know why the hell that 7 went.
I know. Jesus, man.
First race of her life.
Yeah, I know. It's.
That's pretty aggressive for your first race.
I'm surprised she's not racing in those amateur races, right? Why
Yeah,
they actually let her race in these ones here? Yeah. There's a
well,
4.
there's the
He's actually
4.
getting a decent start.
So the guy cuts his wheel right into him.
Oh, so he squeezed him in there, right? Jesus,
Squeezed
man.
his leg.
He squeezed him in there, yeah. So like he couldn't clear, and
He
he actually
bared
tried.
down before he was clear. It must have been.
Yeah.
I don't know. Oh man, 4 to 5. Come on. Brutal.
Oh, good. I'm glad she was disqualified.
Yeah, geez. Even if she tucked behind the 4, like that would have been. So many things could have gone better there.
Yeah. Okay. And them's the breaks.
All right, so let me just let's just hang on here. Let's see how much money's left in the pool for fun. Then we'll go to another track, right?
Sure.
What tracks are coming up, George?
Let's take a look.
We still got 170 in the pool, in our betting pool.
We got Northfield.
Race 10.
Yeah.
So we got what do we got? $3, $5.
Yeah. $3, $5.
3 with 4, 5 maybe.
Uh, yeah. Or three with 1, 4. Yeah. We got Tony Hall at post 1.
Oh, let's see. We got. I don't know. 5's pretty good. I mean, 3 with 4, 5.
One's 24 to 1. Do a value bet.
3 with 1, 4, 5 maybe.
3, 1, 4, 5. Okay.
What do you think?
Yeah, that's a good bet. Ronnie Wren post 3.
How many? What is it? Are they going right now?
I'm just checking. Not yet.
So I'll do Northfield race 10. We're going to do $10 exactor. 3 with 1, 4, 5. Right?
Right.
$30. Okay. Oh, they didn't show how much money's left in the pool, did they?
No.
I don't know who they're talking to here. Let me bring up Northfield. So guys, we're going to do 3 with 1, 4, 5 at Northfield. Oh, here we go.
Yep.
Starter has the horses for race 10. Gate is rolling.
All right, guys. So we got 3
Purse
with
of
1, 4, 5 at
$6,500.
Northfield.
Top of the stretch, and here they come.
Oh, Alex says they showed it 1600 left at Pompano. 1%.
16.
That's what I said. 1% of the pool, right?
Mm,
Wow.
wow.
We'll have to watch the last two races there. It's going to be exciting. See who wins it.
Oh, the one broke stride. Jesus, man. Three's going to the front. Yeah.
One was a long shot.
Yeah. 3-2. Oh, so our guys on top.
Then it's
3, 2, 4, 5 are the top four horses. 3 looks good.
And still on a break. Creus and Rock. By the opening quarter in
2 doesn't look bad.
27-2.
Long shot.
So the leader is MG.
It's good for 2, for
Kid.
3 to have a bum in
Reggie
the
Raider
pocket.
second, gapped out
Yeah.
Tony Too Tall.
You should slow
As
it
they
down
drive
here.
down
It's
here in
Ronnie
front of the
Wren, right?
stands, Then we have
Yeah.
Southern Winds. And behind Southern Winds is I'm a Looker 2. Tipping out
Hey
then
guys,
is
we
RHP,
got 3 with 1, 4, 5.
Then it's AJ Morelli.
That's
With
pretty good. What do they pay,
Zenovio
George?
Creus and Rock. Round the turn, they'll
Let me see
straighten away
here.
the back stretch. MG Kid, the leader, Reggie Raider.
Okay, well, 3 1's
Southern Winds is
138.
blowing up on
3
the
4
outside.
is 30.
Tony
3
Too
5 is
Tall is
25.
fourth.
Becomes
Out there
5.
in fifth is RHP. As they continue on to the 3/4 mile mark of the race. MG Kid on the
Wow.
inside, on the outside, Southern
That
Winds.
looks good, 3, 5.
Into third
4's boxed.
is Reggie Raider outside for RHP.
Is that him on the outside?
With
No.
Tony Too
No, it's
Tall,
fifth.
3/4, 124-2.
So it's gonna be a
Moving
good finish
around the
here.
turn to the
3,
top
5
of the
looks good.
stretch.
3
And out
5 looks
there
good.
turning
Yeah.
first is MG Kid.
Oh wow, that 3
Southern
looks good.
Winds is still in second.
Come on,
Reggie
5.
Raider is
Come on,
third,
5, get up.
but
Yeah,
it
he's
is
there.
MG
Don't let
Kid
that
who's
too high.
almost
Don't let
home.
that too
MG
high.
Kid will win.
Yeah, got it.
Southern Winds in
All
for
right.
Good
second.
bet, man. Put it paid.
Yep.
Reggie Raider third. RHP
3
fourth
5
and
paid 25
153-2.
bucks.
25. We had $10 on it, man.
Yep.
Easy winner.
Yep. Wire to wire.
Guys, that was a good bet. So we're making back our other wager.
Mhm.
We just made it back. We got like $120.
Hmm.
I made a lot of it back.
Yeah,
Not a
it's good
real
bet.
bet though, just in the broadcast.
In the Brock horse.
Ronnie Wren, man, good driver.
Oh yeah. I'm just, you know what? I'm surprised that, like I said, going back, I'm surprised that they let inexperienced drivers in with the good drivers in these Pompano. I mean, that's
Well, that
you know,
one should have been in the amateur race.
yeah. I mean, like, yeah, put them in the amateur race so they can get some practice right. You know, like, don't put them with them.
That
Like,
was
with the
not
top track.
fair. Like in a pick 5 with 140 grand. Come on,
I know.
wipes out the favorite. That's
Yeah.
bad. So guys, we had this 3-5. That's pretty good. Pretty good.
Yeah.
I'll wait for the official. Bring it up here.
It is the 3 MG Kid. 11-year-old bay-gutted son of Santana Blue Chip at a 9's luck by Cam Luck. I'm a Mark Hedworth, Jacob Warrens. Mark Hedworth is the trainer. Ronnie Wren Jr. in for a double, 153-2.
Let me know when it's official and how much it paid, George.
Sure.
So it was 3-5. What was it? 3-5. What?
3-5-2.
A $10 exactor. So
You know, so I think yeah. It says here 20. It's $25, right? But let's see if yeah, not official yet.
yeah, it paid 24.70. So
It's pretty good.
123.50. So guys, we did pretty good on that race. 123.50 made 93.50. So we're down $36 right now. It's a good payout.
Actually,
Race 10
$24.60.
exacta was 24.60.
Yeah.
352
Yeah.
trifecta,
So we're down.
148.40.
We bet
3526, 20-cent super factor,
$129.60 in the pick 5. So
All
we're
five.
back. We're only down $36.
$636.70.
All right, good comeback.
Yep.
Okay, so Pompano race 4, George. Is it worth a wager here?
I'm just checking it out right now.
Like a separate wager?
Well, they're all pretty close, right? 1, 3, 4, 8. They're all within 50 points of each other. And who's a favorite? One's 4 to 5 favorite, but we see what happens. We see what happens with favorites at Pompano, right?
But that's David Miller in the 1 hole, I think.
Oh yeah,
He
yeah.
was
Oh yeah,
our
that's
guy,
right.
right?
That's right.
What do we have? We had 1, 3, and 7's only 3 to 1.
Yeah.
Wow, he was our long shot pick. Remember that?
Mm-hmm. That's right.
We actually have the
Oh,
top 3 guys here in our picks.
one's 2 to 5 now.
Well, 1 with 3 sevens is a pretty good exactor.
Let me just check it
Reason
out here.
Rock was
One
ninth,
with
Reggie Raider
3,
third,
4,
one
7.
three.
the winner.
1 3 is
Tony
18. Get
Keatal
this.
was
One
fifth,
7's only
Sutherland
17.
second,
So
RHP fourth.
What about 1
AJ
with 3,
Morelli
4,
sixth,
7?
Vinovio was seventh,
one
Lima
with
Looker two.
1 with 3.
Finished
Yeah,
eighth.
I think that's a good bet. One
What
with
do you
3
think?
4
1,
7.
5,
Yeah, I think that's a
2,
good bet.
4, 6, 7, 8,
1
1
with 3
ticket,
4
3,
7.
2. Race 11, when play show, exacta trifecta, pick 4.
How about a key, tractor key, 1 with 3, 4, 7.
I'm just looking at the guys right now.
$5 key costs us $30.
7's a good horse, you know.
So how about 1 with 3, 4, 7 key?
Yeah. Okay. Why not?
Try it.
Yeah, sure.
So it's Pompano race 4, doing a $5 tractor key. 1 with 3, 4, 7. So guys, we need the 1 to win, and then 3, 4, or 7, second and third. So you can see the bet there. $5 tractor key. It costs $30 because we have 6 combinations, but 1 with 3, 4, 7. Pretty good payouts. I think that try would pay pretty good.
Yep. Yep. Especially with a 4. You know, four's 10 to 1. The 4 came second.
Yeah, let's do it. 1 with 3, 4, 7.
Yeah.
We might as well watch the 5 race at Pompano and then call it a broadcast, right?
Yep. Sure.
See who wins this thing.
Yeah. Just going to check to see what if any other races are coming up. We can. Unfortunately, Northfield's still 8 minutes away.
Yeah, we'll stay here, right?
Yep.
So we got 1% of the pool left, guys. Oh man, it would have been great to be alive right now. We have the top
Oh,
3
yeah.
guys, 1, 3, and 7, right?
I know.
Man, that would have been great.
Yeah.
One percent of the pool.
Hmm.
Yeah, I knew Miller would be a big choice here out of the 1.
Yeah.
Makes sense. He should win it.
Yeah. See how much time is left here.
We've got the fourth race up next here as we are midway through the Pro-Am Challenge. And how about Tim Dietrich picking?
Yeah, Papa is just so slow with the races.
Up his 11,999th to win. He had to stave off heavy pressure late. Turns out it would not have made a difference as the 7 funny photo would have been DQ'd either way. But nonetheless, 1 win away from a major milestone for the Bionic Man. We'll see if he can pick it up here at the
Did you
pond.
see who that 7 was, George? It was that funny photo
Not a lot of early speed.
that we had. He was actually picked in the system, but he was coming off the qualifier. The guy who got disqualified.
Oh, that guy?
Yeah, he was up in the
The late
system,
stages,
but We took
Win last
10%
out. He
off him.
changed barns 2 starts back. He's been pretty
Oh,
solid.
that's. Oh, yeah, that's right.
Can you imagine
Race.
if that
He
horse
stepped up
won
in
and didn't
class,
get
though, and he handled it.
disqualified?
We'll see.
Oh,
He's got
oh,
the
that's
back
right.
class.
That's
He's
right.
5-1 on the
Coming
board.
off the qualifier,
Start, I'll toss number 6,
7-1.
Max Gold Band. He's been okay of late. We get whatever
What's kind of
leading
strange
amateur
is
pilots
that
here locally. In fact,
so here
Audi
you have
provide good market.
listen.
The amateur
This goes back
standings.
to the CompuBet
Ron
numerical
Cusimano is
rating.
in
So here you
the
have a
bike.
driver who's never raced, Sophie Ingram. She's never raced, right? And
We're getting
she
a
gets
pretty good
15
mutual on Max
points.
Gold
And then
Band
you
right
have
now.
David Miller, who's the
45 to
top
1 to
driver.
Bryce.
He gets
We'll
22
hope he can
points.
spice
But
up
has
those
she
exotics,
raced
including your
this
benefactor
year? Maybe
here
not
on race
raced
4.
this
You've got
year.
just a bit to wager on the
She
4th
may have
race.
raced last year.
Well, I don't think it's like that because, like for example, if you look at David Miller, he's raced 1,675 times, right?
Yeah, he wouldn't have done that this year.
Yeah, exactly, right. So obviously this is cumulative.
Yeah.
Well, with her, she has like 0 races, so she's never raced. The way I read it, she's never had a race. But then the numerical rating gives her 15, and they give Miller 20, like only 7 points more. Like I don't understand that. And then on top of that, look, the number 4 horse, Kelly Walker, not a top driver, but at least he's raced more than her. He gets 11,
Yeah, less
than her.
Doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
All right, so we got 1 with 347 in the tractor key. I like Miller out of the 1 hole. He's
tough.
very tough.
Benefactor and race 4. Starter call.
I don't know. Does 1 have any speed?
Yeah, I'm just looking right now, actually. Not really.
Probably be like 3rd or 4th. Maybe a quarter move or brush on the backstretch.
Yeah, probably something like that.
Although when you get in the 1 post, man, like that last race, what a crappy drive.
Oh, it's terrible. I mean, like being in post 1 is like a gift,
I know.
With that
He
post,
wasn't even on the
Look at
gate.
the amateur pro-am. Field of 9. They are in line. They're off and trotting, except for Rally Workable, who's on a break in stride. Pepin Cooley is on a break in stride.
Oh, the 3 broke. Shit. That's not good.
The breakers there at
The 1 is pushing.
as they make their way out of the opening turn. Santini left the
7?
gate. Ahead of the.
Yeah, nice. Is that 741 right now?
Oh, spurting out. Pitt is 4.
Yeah, 741.
Spriggs has Uwe ahead of her. Ripped
Comes
up here in
1.
front of the stands the first time. He looks to tap on the brakes. Favorite glide at the wind
This
on the
looks
attack
good.
for Miller.
You got to try, right? 174,
He's just off the duel
147.
leaders from a third.
Yep.
And follows 4th in front of Max Gold.
1 though. He tried to do a quarter move. He's
continues in a 6th onto the turn. As they continue.
This is what we talked about when we did our analysis. Remember, George? 7 could be in the pocket, take it in the stretch.
At the back, the half up 56 and 3. Glide in the wind was up to a
7 looks like a strong horse, man. Look at him, he's pulling him back.
With Uwe ahead of her.
Crap.
He is tracking
I think
very
7's going to win this.
there. A second, Santini.
Do we have 7? We would add 7.
We had 1.
Max Gold Band.
137.
We had 1 and 7.
As the pin continues to save ground at the inside, make their way towards the
I think 7's going to win
Miller
this.
begins to call on Glide in the wind. The
He
favorite
looks like he's ready to win.
Glide to the win past 3/4, 125 and 4.
He's coming
Uwe
now,
continues to
man.
climb
Oh,
all over in their
shit.
second. Spriggs going to show him her way to the outside now. Uwe Adver.
Oh, my
looking to
God.
upset Glide in the wind. As Santini continues third.
Wow.
Max Goldband
Oh,
is
that
fourth.
would have been
Top
sweet,
of the stretch.
man.
Uwe Adver looking to slam the door.
Where are his
Glide
odds
in the
again?
wind, getting
7?
a little resistance there at the
9 to
inside
2.
second. Santini battles on for
My
a third.
God,
Max
man, he's
Goldband
killing
goes
it.
outside, but it's all
We'd have been in
Uwe
it, man.
Adver and
We'd have been in
Spriggs.
it.
They are
Yeah,
racked
guys,
up
we
here,
would have had
running
the
up
7.
score late. Uwe Adver won it easily. Glide to the wind now,
7-1.
second from Santini and Max Goldband.
7-1-4. We just missed the try.
155.
That would have been a good bet. 7 with 1-3-4. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, guys, we would have been in it. We had the 7 in this race. again, upsetting a big favorite.
Crazy.
You know what that means. The pool is going to be down to like $200.
Yeah.
But we picked that guy. Remember, we said we could be
Yep.
in the
Yep.
pocket behind the one and just come in the stretch. Got
Easy
easy,
winner. My God, easy
easy
winner.
winner. He's the easiest winner of the night.
Jesus. Was it 5 lengths?
7
Wow.
1 4 6 2 7 1
So
4
much for
6
the
2 and
favorites at Pompano, eh? Jesus. Yeah, like that was the guy
officially
I
in the
told you.
fourth.
That 7 won by 5.5 lengths last time. Lower class, but still, like he's just top form.
Yeah. Alex
Yeah.
says, so let's say we won the pick five and only 1% of the pool remained. How would you calculate the payout? So in reality, Alex, it would be way less than 1% because we were 1% after 3 races. So I predict like after this race, we're going to be down to 0.1%,
Wow.
like
That's
$160 left.
it's gonna be a great,
So when you
great
think about
payout.
that, 0.1%, which means every dollar, right? The pool was 168,000. So if there's $168 left, every dollar gets $1,000.
Yeah.
But the bet is like 50 cents there. So that means the payout at 0.1% is $500.
Yeah.
Right. So that's how you calculate it.
We would have been alive.
Yeah, we would have been alive. I think the pool right now will be down to $168 or
Wow.
less,
Wow.
which we'll see the payouts now in race five. So, as soon as this becomes official, they'll show the payouts for the next race, what you would have got. We'll put it up on the screen here.
Yep.
Man, the seven was our kind of feel good guy, eh, George?
Yep.
Like
Well,
last
you
shot.
know what? You know what? I like the guy. Winning by 5 lengths easily. Good
Yeah.
time.
It was
The
that
track side
Ainsley
awaiting
angle you
the
talked
fourth
about.
race. This is
Oh yeah, that's right.
Hanover.
Like this is a book.
Why don't you
When I
talk
first,
about that
The
angle?
sharp
yeah,
score Alan saw
when I
the
first
trainer,
got into
Ian
harness
Triggs, the
racing
owner
back,
and driver.
when was it? Was it 80s? That's when we started going, or 70s?
Yeah,
I forget.
80s,
I
80s.
forget. But I went to the library and I got a book called Handicapping
Oh,
by a
wait a
famous
minute,
handicap.
George,
What?
what's a library?
A library.
We
It's
got
a
young
place where
people on the broadcast. Better explain what
oh
a library is.
a library is a place where you find books and they're free. And if you have a library card, you can sign one out. You should try sometime. It's great. Anyway, I signed the book out and I read it, and that's where I got my first numerical rating system for horses. And like he had a bunch of rules, and one of the rules were if a horse wins by 5 or more lengths in a given race and is going up in class, you should not count the class rise against him or her because he was so dominant in that race. He should not be penalized for going up, right? So like when Des and I were actually discussing the pick five, I actually brought up the old Ainsley rule. I said, "Yeah, Des, remember that rule? Like, if you went by 5, well, he went by 5.5, and he's going up one notch. So that's why I liked him to put him into the pool, into the pick five. So
So the try paid 90.80. That would have been a nice try.
wow, yeah, wow,
Okay, so you know what I'm gonna do is pull up the. I want to pull up the payouts here. This should be up. Race five. All right, so you see the payouts here, guys, are big. Pull them up. So there's the payouts, so you can see them. So it looks like everybody has a ticket, but if the seven wins, somebody's going to win the whole pool,
wow,
166,000.
crazy.
So somebody's sitting on a ticket. Only one person has a ticket on the seven for 166,000 if he wins.
Seven's 40 to 1.
So George,
Wow,
who do we have in this race? We had the
five
four,
to five to 4.
two. So the two would have paid 1,300, the four
Wow,
1,400, and the five 3,800. That's where we would have been right now, assuming we had the eight, right?
yeah,
If the four won our race, the payouts would have been lower,
yeah.
a little bit lower, probably half. I would say half of this.
Mm.
But yeah, these are pretty good payouts, right? All over $1,000. Lowest is on the 3, 1,200, and the
Yeah,
2. So we had the 2, the 4, and the 5 heading into the last race here.
yeah, two, 2, 4, 5. That's right.
That would have been pretty sweet.
Yeah,
Man, imagine if the 7 wins, 166.
it's crazy on one
One
ticket.
one ticket. Somebody has one ticket.
So somebody's like pacing up and down probably right now, right?
Well,
So
somebody's like betting on everybody else, right?
that's right.
So let's talk about that. What would you do, George, if we were sitting here right now and we had these payouts looking at us with the 2, 4, and 5?
I'd probably be biting my nails and like jumping up and down, right?
I'd probably put $100 on the 8. Just
Just to cover yourself, right?
yeah. The 8's Miller, is it? Is the 8 Miller?
Let me take a look. The 8 is Miller, our man Miller.
Yeah,
Is he gonna get?
I'd probably put $100 on him. So so how much of the
Okay,
money was left?
but there's the number 7, right? Just some stats here. The driver of the number 7, John Campangiolo. He only had 23 starts. He's never won. So having a good driver, I'd rather bet on a good driver than some of these new guys that come out.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm just trying to see how much money is left in the Big Five. How much do you think, George?
I don't know, maybe a few $100.
No, I think it's. We'll see here in a minute. I think it's like $100,
Really? Jeez.
like 168 or probably $100, probably $100
Wow.
or $160, something like that.
You think one take home rule for future pick 5 does it is to have maybe 3 horses and not rely on 2 in a race, even though it does cost more money?
Well, again, it comes down to budget, right? I mean,
Yeah.
we want it to be in the first 2 races. We want it to be alive, right?
Yeah.
And that race, even though it's a trot, we were
Mm.
going to key on the 4. We added a horse.
Yeah. Yeah.
But, to get to the 8, we would have had to add 4 horses.
The 8, yeah, you know what? The 8, I don't think
It
we would
was
have
the
had the
fourth
8.
fourth pick
Yeah.
in the system. It would have been the
Yeah.
4th pick.
Mm.
Like if we were going to go 4 horses, but how do you go 4 horses, George, when the guy's 12% ahead? You're not going to go 4
No,
horses.
no, exactly.
So I just couldn't see it there.
I mean, like I think of all our picks, the number 4 was the biggest standout. He had the biggest differential.
Yeah, and if he had the pocket trip, I think he would have won.
Mm.
He had a good
Yeah, for
start.
sure. Yeah, exactly. They'd be at the pocket exactly going around with the long stretch.
Yeah, I mean, so here we had the 2, 3, 5.
No, race 5 we have 2, 4, 5.
2, 4, 5, 2, 4, 5.
Yeah.
4 is 6 to 1. That's pretty good odds.
Mm.
I think we should put a win on him. What do you think? In our fake bet.
The driver, he's only had 35 starts, man. I don't know. A good driver is such an important factor.
You like the 2 then, eh?
Well,
Why don't we do 2 with 4, 5, and 8?
exactly. Let me take a look here. You don't want to key on Miller to be first?
No, we didn't even pick Miller.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, 2, yes, 2 with 4. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think that's a good bet. 2 with 4, 5, 8.
Yeah, there's the payouts in the U.S. on the screen. So they're American dollars. You can
Wow.
see it there. That's American,
Wow,
right?
that's crazy. Look at that. Yeah.
So if you think
hypothetically,
about it, I mean, the pot is probably, I know the pool was at 168, but they took money out. So say it's 150, something like that.
yeah.
So I would say there's not much more than like $150 left,
Yeah.
right? Because that's 300 picks, 50 cents.
Yep.
So, you think about the average payout is like even if it's 1,500, that's only 100 people left. So that's $50 left, George. So there's probably
Yep.
like $50 left in the pool. There it is. No, $286. Sorry, I'm wrong. $286 left in the pool.
Yeah.
So that's like that's like 0.15%.
Mm.
That's what you want, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what you want.
Well, the first three races, like the favorites got knocked out in the first three races. So, and so far, no long shots really. Like no, yeah, like no long shots at all.
No, like some medium picks, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Like within 5 to 1.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you think for a wager?
I think we should do. Let me just take a look here. Hold on. Maybe yeah. I think two with two with 458. I think it's a good bet.
You want to do $20?
Mm-hmm. Let me see what they pay here. 2, 4, 5. Yeah, okay. $20 is okay. That's good. 2-4 is 25. 2-5 is 58. 2-8 is 45.
So two with what'd you say?
458.
All right, guys. So we're gonna do Pompano race 5. $20 exactor. Two. So that's $60. So we got 0 there. So yeah, it's gonna be a big bet. So if I go up to our pick 5, let me bring it up on the screen here. So you can see our pick 5. So we had last race, we had the 7, right? He won. So I'm just gonna highlight him. And we had the 2 here. And then we lost that race. So we had the 2, 4, 5 heading into this race. Oh man, so far we had 3 out of 4.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we did good handicapping though, I think. Hey
Yep.
George?
That's right. And like you can't predict race interference. That's beyond our control, right? So,
No. Well, I think we did a good job handicapping.
yeah.
I don't
I
want to
think.
spend I don't want to spend more than what we did.
Yeah. No. No. Like that was good. Yeah. I think maybe in the future, like we should look at how many amateur drivers are in a given race.
Well, that's one angle we got to look at, right?
Yeah.
And the
So,
other thing
yeah.
is don't bet the pick 5 till there's a carryover. I think it's better because you're getting
Yeah.
free
Yeah. Yeah.
money. You're getting free money, right?
Exactly.
So let's wait for a
Exactly.
carryover and we'll do our next broadcast.
Just wait for the carryover. Exactly.
Okay, guys, so we got 2 with 458. Let me put that in there. Any other tracks coming up, George?
Let me take a look. We just missed Northfield. There's Rosecroft, but I don't
What's
have
going
much
on in
experience.
Rosecroft?
I don't have much experience with the Rosecroft. Take a look. It's 4 minutes to post, though. I mean,
Wow, that's not bad. Who's running there?
eight has got about a 5 point differential. Race 7 at Rosecroft. 8 is the favorite.
Let's look at Northfield for fun. Who do we have picked without looking at the race?
Okay, yeah. I'll go to race
Race is
11.
race is over, but we don't know the
Yeah.
results.
Okay, so race 11. Okay, let me see. The system goes 1 and 5 are the two main guys. I would say that like a 1-5 box probably.
Yeah, 1-5 looks good. We got 4s, not bad. Could be 1 with 4-5 or 5 with 1-4.
Yeah, and
So
and then
1
maybe they
with
could
4,
cover
5,
ourselves a 1-5 box, something like
5
that.
with 1-4. Yeah. Okay, so results 5,
Result
6, 5, 6.
5-6. 5-6-1.
We didn't have it.
6 is 25-1. Or he's 19-1 final.
He wasn't bad. I mean, he was in there.
Yeah. No, for sure. Where was the favorite? He was nowhere. Jeez.
Probably broke. Was it a trot?
No, it was a pace.
All right, guys. This will be the last race of the broadcast tonight.
Yep.
Been on for 2 hours, so just watch who wins the pick five. We're gonna cheer for the 7, right, George? $166,000 payout.
For one guy, that's right.
Oh my God! Can you imagine?
Whew. One bet.
One bet.
You know what?
60
But you
cents.
know what? I think it's hard to pick the 7 though.
He's got back class. I've seen him last year. He was a good horse.
Yeah.
So we got 2 with 458. I think that's a good bet. 2's got
Yeah.
speed.
I think. Yep. He's got speed.
Okay, so just a reminder, guys, where we're at. We got a $20 exactor, 2 with 458.
I think 2's a good horse here.
So
He's
far
like.
with this bet, we're down $126. Not bad. That's just the pick five bet.
Mm,
So if we win this one, that'll be a big win.
yeah. I think 2 should go wire to wire. Well, 2 and 4 both have speed, right? So like I think 2 could get the pocket trip behind the
Yeah, so
4.
we had 2, 4, 5 in this race. 5 is an interesting horse. Again, he will win soon at high odds. He's another one of these guys that used to be pretty good,
Mm,
racing at kind of the higher classes at Pompano.
yeah.
Just hasn't hit his form this year, but he will one of these races.
Mm.
So he's gonna be interesting. He could come in here.
5. Yeah, like I think that's why we put him in there for is our long shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what about Rosecroft? What do we like there?
Rosecroft, the 8's the favorite. Or no, the 8's second favorite. So Rosecroft 8 with 4-5 exactor maybe. See if he's got any speed here. Bad post still.
Yeah, but this is where you get paid, right?
Yeah.
8 with 4, 5, 6. Pretty good
Yeah.
payout.
Yeah.
Let's do $10. 8 with 4,
8
5,
with 4, 5,
6.
6. Okay. He's got to hope 8's got some speed though.
What
Remember
race
that.
number is it?
Race 7.
$30 there. That'll be our last race. 7. Is it going yet or?
I'm just checking. Um, Not yet.
System's a little bit frozen here.
No, there's still a few minutes to go at Rosecroft before they go.
Something wrong with my system here. Let me know if one of them is going.
Yep, I'm just checking right now. No, Pompano's not going yet, and Rosecroft. No, not yet.
My HPI is frozen, so
You just exit it and go back in.
yeah, I'm trying. Slow.
Okay, Rosecroft, they're starting to go to the gate.
No, it's not bringing up the video. What about
No, it's the.
Pompano?
Yeah, Pompano's not going yet, but Rosecroft's going now.
Yeah, so what happened there?
No, they're just going now. So what's our bet again? 8 with
4, 5, 6.
okay. Okay, eight's going. Yeah, eight's going to the front. It's getting up pretty easily. It's 8-6 right now going in the first turn. 8-6-7-2. Yeah, got up pretty easily. Number 8. So the quarter was in 27-2. They're just going around the half right now. The half is in 56-3. Pretty good clip. It looks pretty strong. Some guys have parked out on the outside now. 6 is sitting in the pocket.
Miller Pro-Am Challenge headed to the post.
4 is going 3 wide. I think we have 4, right? Yes.
Yep.
It's going to be 8-6 or 6-8. It's those two guys are just kind of pulling away now. Let's see if 6 can take the 8. But 8 looks pretty strong. Come on with that 8. Let's go.
Where we Victor now to try him here on the outside.
6 is coming.
Shanghai
Come on, 8.
Bobby and where are we Victor? Where are we Victor moving
Oh,
steadily
6
and where
got
are we
the 8.
Victor coming on to win it.
6
Shanghai
got him.
Bobby, Fox
Yeah,
Valley
6-8.
Mondo and walked that away.
We had
Rallied
8-6.
from last.
Perfect trip.
Fourth, 154-3.
Okay, we're gonna go to Pompano here.
Pompano's going now. Yeah.
All right, I got it on the screen. Okay, guys, this is the 5th race of Pompano. So who do we have here, George?
We got 2, 4, 5.
2 with 4, 5, 8, right?
2 with 4, 5, 8. Yeah.
Trotters line up the 5th race. Final look at the
Here we go, guys. This is the final leg. So remember those payouts. Big payouts.
And they are off.
Here we go.
And trotting. Gray steps out to quickly. Down at the inside, little big rigs.
Oh,
out
4
to
got a good
Lurkley,
start,
also
George.
big boy Roscoe on the move towards that opening turn.
That was the lousy driver.
He's caught wide 4th time. Tuttle will take it early, tuck 5th.
Oh, Groovy Kids parked out. That's the guy.
6th spot is Phoenician.
Oh, that was that guy?
Parked the whole race.
Was that him going outside right now?
Yeah,
He's trying to get to the
Opening turn. Gray made
At least he's
easy
trying.
lead here for Joe P.
Yeah.
Gray's on top at 5-2. Little big
my
rigs
God,
right
check
perfectly
it
from
out,
the
Here
pocket.
comes 7.
The
Look
quarter
at
time
this
was
guy.
28 and
This is
3.
the
Tough trip for
166
Groovy
grand.
Kid.
Yeah,
Outside,
46
still
to
caught
1.
wide. Camping no though. We'll move on up to a
At least he
pressing.
tried, man.
Yeah.
Early a pace. Big boy
It's gonna be Park
Roscoe
Bell
there at the
race.
inside fourth.
4 looks pretty good.
Rides
Do we
in
have one?
in front of Miss Flora.
We don't have one.
Venetian seventh, and it's 5 further back
One's
to
got the pocket right now.
Venetian
One's
got it.
23 to 1. Yeah.
Turn. Gray
Venetian got a crappy
continues on the
start.
point. Little Big Rigs rides tied in
So
the
guys,
second spot.
in the
Movie
pick
Kid is
5,
a
we
tough
had
trip, still
2,
pop on the
4,
outside at a big price. A half
2, 4,
over
5.
58
2, 4, 5. Yeah. So 4 looks
two.
real good.
29 and 4 in the second
Good
quarter.
Bad driver, right?
30
Roscoe
second
opting to sit at
quarter.
this point for Kelly Walker. Tyble Tutto.
Bob on the outside. 4 looks good.
Miss Flora.
Two. Oh
Here
my God,
comes
2
3,
to 2,
1.
eh?
And at the back still, DW's Refit.
Oh, wow,
They've
look
got
at
3
2,
to
eh?
trot.
Looks
Gray, the
good.
one to catch. Trying to
Jesus.
shrug off the pressure there from Groovy
4
Kid.
looks
3
good.
wide. Fresh red coming down. That's Big
Well,
boy
I don't know.
Roscoe.
Two's going to brush by him,
Walker.
though.
Tyble
Oh,
Tutto.
yeah.
Follows that move up to the
Oh,
outside. They
Jesus.
battle onto the
It's
3
going to be a
quarter mark.
finish.
Big boy Roscoe and Gray. Man strides through 3 quarters.
2 and 4, eh? Who's the 3 though, George?
3 behind. That's 3 behind.
We
it.
didn't have the 3.
No, we didn't. But our first 2 guys, if our pick since we're alive.
Continue to go at it with an 8
It's like 4's going to win it.
Will tip a 3 wide there through the lane. It's Gray still maintaining a short lead.
What's our exactor
Big boy
again? Do we
Roscoe,
have a tractor or
2,
exactor?
4, 2, 4.
outside, a short lead to the inside.
Oh, he's going to get him.
Gray still there. Big
Come
boy
on,
Roscoe,
2.
one final lunge up at the outside.
Ooh,
Gray
4-2.
to win.
4-2, guys. We had the shit.
Gray wins it from Big boy Roscoe.
We
had
had
the top 2 guys.
4 to 5 in the pick.
We had 2, 4, 5 in the pick 5, and the 4 won it.
Yeah.
Man, 2, 4, 5, guys. So I'm gonna pull that up. So we go back to our pick 5, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let me pull it up here. So don't forget, we had 2, 4, 5. So this is the only race. We had 4 out of 5 races here.
Mm.
We lost the
Third race.
third race. Oh, man, with the interference.
Interference.
We were good in the last 2 races, man.
Yeah.
So what was the payout for the 4? I think it was pretty good, right?
It's 5 to 2.
I know, but the pick 5, I think it paid like $1,500.
Let me just take a look. Yeah, it was something like
1,452.
Officially race 5.
Wow.
So guys, $1,452. That's what we missed out on. See it here, 1,452 for the 4.
Yeah.
Wow. We have 4 out of 5, George. 4 out of 5 with our favorite breaking.
Yeah. Yeah.
That would have been a great pay, man. $1,400.
Yeah. Oh well. You know what? That's pretty good. 4 to 5 we picked it, and the guy that lost was interference break, right?
I think we did good handicapping. I mean, geez, we had the top 2 guys there, right?
Yeah, I think so too.
We had good handicapping all night. We had that 7. It was a good pick. And
Yep.
I think the 4, if he didn't break, if he sat in the pocket, I think he would have a good chance.
You had a good chance to win for sure. Exactly.
So we didn't hit that exactor, so we ended up losing 156 tonight, but that was a fun night.
We had some excitement. Exactly.
Yeah, we had some excitement. Too bad we didn't get to the last
This is Gray.
last one there.
Gray all the way to win the 5th race.
All right, guys. Well, let me just close this one out. So that was a good night. Too bad we didn't hit it, but it was exciting for at least the first 2. The third one, and we hit the last 2, but it doesn't matter after you lose, right? So.
And also considering 4 to 5 races were trots too. So.
Yeah, 4 to 5, and we got burned by a breaking in stride, but it was interference. So overall, not too bad. But we'll be back for another carryover. I think, hey George, I think it's the way to go.
Definitely, I think carryover is the best way to get a good return on investment versus individual races.
I mean, no real lessons tonight, right? That's the
no. You know what? It's the way the cookie crumbles, right? Like you cannot control things like interference break. It's just part of it, and those are the one factors that it's not in the program. You cannot foresee that.
Live chat.
But I think but I think actually one factor, one thing that we should keep in mind, especially Pompano, is to see in a given race how many amateur drivers are there.
Yeah, so we obviously are affected by trots. We're never going to single pick a trot. And then we should also look at if there's a lot of amateurs, then
It's
we
dangerous,
maybe
man.
add
Yeah.
another horse. But again, even if we added the third horse, we wouldn't have it.
It would have been the 8 for sure.
Yeah, it wouldn't have been the 8. So
Yeah.
anyway, great night. Thanks for coming on, George. Good
My pleasure,
picks,
Doug.
good handicapping. Hope everybody learned a few things tonight.
That's right.
And thanks for joining, guys. Have a good night. Well, maybe we'll be back in a few weeks.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, guys.
Enjoy your week.